think we should chill in this box, man.
Where are
In this
they?
office.
Where are the Longsaddle legends?
Oh,
We
God
still,
damn it.
like,
Never mind. Now we need to
we
walk
still
out like
the
our
thing
daddy
talking?
owns the place.
We still in that guy's like thing talking?
Yeah,
We were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now you said the Longsaddle legends, we should walk out like our daddy owns the place.
Yeah.
That's our only good move here. We don't want to slink out. We don't want him to have to come break us out. I was hoping he wouldn't immediately know we were here.
I'm gonna open the door and walk out first.
Swagger.
What's up?
Yeah,
Do some bard swagger.
You guys are gonna just like.
What we need to do is say, hey, you know, it's a good thing you told us, you know, like this guy was gonna be here.
Yeah, I'm gonna act
I'll
like.
be like, hey, thanks so much for the directions. We made it.
You
Be
guys.
saved the day.
Oh, look, and we need to be like, Sharkey was right. You are his best guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Where's the?
Hey, this guy likes Sharkey too.
I'm gonna be like,
I think a lot of these guys like Sharkey. You guys are like the Sharkey fan club.
yeah, we made it just in time to help stop a prison break.
Uh-huh.
See, look at that. You see that orc right there? He was wiping out guards left and right.
He was looking for you. We heard him say, "Where's Sigvald?"
All right, I'm gonna use Arvastin for Sigvald because he's got a shield. Though imagine a sword.
Okay.
So you guys step
It
out.
was better when I primed.
I miss Arvastin. You guys step out, and the doors are open. The warden's here. This is the warden pelt, and there are out here. You know, so Tribor is over here, right? This is like the woods on this side. Out here are a lot of people. There are just tons of people have showed up, and there are a lot of Imperial Guard like out in this crowd. Okay.
We just do everything we just said. Really loudly.
Yeah.
Sorry, say again.
I'm so glad we made it on time. Thanks for giving us directions, by the way. What's his name again? I keep forgetting.
Sigvald.
Sigvald.
Siggy!
We got here just in time to help stop this prison break.
Most of these guys are friends with Sharkey too. Just like you.
Yeah.
You guys are like part of the Sharkey fan club.
Yeah, we totally took out this orc that was like, "Where's Sigvald?"
Yeah. We had a lead that somebody might be plotting to break into the prison, so we thought we should stop by and make sure that nothing happened that, you know, these guys can handle.
But just to let everybody know, Sharkey's been making sure that the guards are well compensated.
Mm-hmm.
And it sounds like Sigvald's got a raise from him too.
Who's talking about me? And out from behind.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Out from behind Sigvald steps your favorite little gnome. He's got a little fish, but he is just like super confident, you know? Yeah, he's a gnome.
Sharky's a
He eats like sardines like whole. This is the thing.
My mom used to do that when I was a kid. They were
It's
gross.
like no one believes your lies.
Who's lying?
See,
Everyone here said it.
Look, did we catch the Longsaddle legends trying to break into the prison?
No, we stopped the prison breakout. That half-orc.
Yeah, and the warden is this. Sir, actually, the Longsaddle legends, Mr. Sharkey, sir, if you don't mind, they stopped the break-in, as you can see, and he kind of motions toward the body of the big orc guy on next to the Sharkey kind of like looks up and he kind of like reads the situation and he kind of figures he like his confidence is like vanishes, right? What do you mean? They're here to break into the prison. That's what they've been doing. It's like, no, well, sir, they helped us. This orc guy, he blew up the wall and rushed in, and I sure am thankful Longsaddle the legends were here to help.
Abe is just. Abe is going to start laughing maniacally and a little bit crazily, a little bit unhinged.
You told us that you wanted us to take care of the Lord Protector, right? So, while we
What?
were.
I would never suggest something like that. I won't stand for your lies.
Oh.
Yeah, you and Siggy were in the woods, and you guys told us to take care of the Lord Protector for you.
That's exactly what that's exactly.
I was there. You remember that? I remember that.
I remember
and you
that.
killed the farmer. Oh God, what was his name? Ben. Oh.
Orin.
Orin.
All right, I need one persuasion roll.
Everyone loved that Orin. Oh yeah, you were the persuader.
Who is gonna wait?
Don't be
and
evil,
what are you
Chris.
gonna say? Like, give me a small like.
Who am I talking to?
And reroll.
Well, like, who are you talking to? Are you like shouting this so that because
Yeah, I figure all of these guys are Sharky's guys. Like they know his motives, so
these guys have started to kind of, but they're not like threateningly closing in, but they're like, oh, a little drama scene going on.
Yeah.
So that they're kind of closing in, and this is like, the warden's like under the wall, right?
Yeah.
So it's like a big, but these guys are, anyway. All right.
So I'm saying it's loud enough for everybody that's in the earshot to be able to hear. Like, not protecting my words at all, but just saying, Sharky, we were out there in the middle of the woods. You told us that if we killed the Lord Protector, you would free our friend and we could be able to walk away. So I'm not trying to, like, bust or anything here. We were literally walking through the woods and some guy stopped us with a map and told us that they had a plan to break into the prison, and so we were like, oh no, this is going to ruin our deal with Sharky. We better go and help stop it. And that's why we're here. We stopped the prison break. We killed the freaking orc. So I don't understand what the big deal is. Once we get through all of this, then we're going to go back on our way to what we were doing. You said we got 2 days, right?
Yeah, all these guys work for you, right?
Yeah, it's literally only been a few hours.
What did you roll?
9 plus 9.
So 8 plus 9.
He's the man. He's the persuader.
9 plus 9.
Get over here, James.
Because I looked over and I was like, oh god. I was like, please have some light.
All right. I'm gonna sit with me. All right. The Durham plus 9. And so as you're talking, if you want to roll like, go ahead and
I
roll.
agree.
Go ahead and roll insight. Everybody can roll insight.
14.
9.
15.
Look at that. It's on a cock, but it gave me the 18.
Nice.
Woo! 23.
Yeah. Digital gave me a 21. I'm not gonna do physical.
Didn't even read those things.
He's good, I think.
He's gonna launch stomp rockets.
Yeah, you might have to take cover.
See,
But yeah, you definitely like. You're kind of like, as people are talking, you're naturally like, Death Guard training. You're like reading the scene. You're watching the exits. You're inventorying the armament of the guards and who's, you know what I mean. But you can notice that as he's kind of talking about the assassination plan and everything, they're kind of like looking at each other like, what? It's kind of like it's news to them, is what you can tell. Like they probably didn't know, like about, like, anyway. That's kind of the feel.
Can we tell if Sharky is actually there this time, or if he's in like his illusory form?
Oh yeah, you can roll. Do you roll investigation?
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Natural 17.
What are we rolling?
To see if he's in the illusion. So the last time they talked to him, he was like a force projection, or he wasn't really there. Like, but he's.
Natural
So
form.
now he's
Um,
actually, he might actually be
present
there.
with us now.
But
Yeah.
so like as he's like Sharky, he's ranting and
Oh, no.
that Lizzie actually already knocked it over once. But you look at Sharky's feet and you can tell like a blade of grass is bent under his foot.
Okay.
So and illusions can't affect,
So
they.
he's actually there.
So yeah, 100%.
Cool.
Like, but with the 20, it's like
We should just kill him real quick.
he has shown up. So he has shown up in person for
No
this,
ideas, Chris. Don't actually
this
do it.
event.
I'm just making sure we know what we're.
I got an empty bag too.
but the
Dude, stop.
the guards. But the guards in the warden are kind of like, they're kind of like a little bit shocked by your story and like, but, you know, not like dumbfounded, but like what, you know.
How's the crowd looking? Like the people that are generally
they're pretty far. They hear yelling.
Oh,
but
not,
they're.
okay.
I'd say they're like here.
They hear us out of.
But basically, like a lot of people have shown up because of the explosion. Kind of like, what the heck? And that's kind of and I'd say there's probably like 50 people, and there are a lot of Imperial Guard. So probably like 20 Imperial Guard here. You know, naturally it's like, oh crap, what was that? So they left their post, come running.
Yeah.
But they probably can make out words that you're saying, but keeping their distance. And you know, Sharky's just like, enough! Arrest them now.
What's the charge?
He's just looking at the warden like, all right, enough of this nonsense.
Warden,
Arrest them.
We've just helped you save your prison from being broken. Like, what is?
Yeah, I understand, Mr. Shark, sir. I am grateful for just all your help and all you've done. I mean, technically, sir, you don't have the authority to like, fine, you. So he's like kicking Sigvald like in the leg, you know, because he's like tiny, like hitting Sigvald.
Like just tapping the
And his calf. He's like.
Yeah, and his immaculately crafted calves, and he's hitting him. It's like you arrest him. It's like, gladly.
What's the charge?
By order of the 12, you're under arrest.
What's the charge?
Charge of. Well, you understand, we this is a very chaotic situation, and we just want to secure all the people involved.
Okay, let's go straight to talk to the Lord Protector.
It's like, well, you know, after you're arrested, we can you can have visitors, of course. It's like, well, Mr. Sigvald, sir, the 12 aren't supposed to interfere in internal matters. They really aren't supposed to be involved in this kind of thing. You technically don't have any authority here either, sir. And so Sigvald draws his sword, pulls out his shield, and he just walks up to the Lord Protector. And the Lord Protector is like,
With it. Prison warden.
sorry, the prison warden. Yeah, the Lord Protector's here.
Oh, sweet.
So the prison warden is just like, you can tell he is like terrified of this guy. Walks up to him, is like, would you like to have a legal discussion right now? We could have a nice debate on the authority of the 12 if you'd like.
We'll
right
stand
now.
next to the prison warden. We'll help with the legal discussion.
You guys are gonna. Are your weapons out? Are they sheathed? Are they ready to go?
I'm gonna just Sigvald. What's the beef between us? I thought that you and I were like kind of hitting it off.
You
Like, we
charmed me with your foul magic.
Well, you charmed me first.
That alone is. Warden,
Didn't you cast something on me? I know. I could have sworn that you had to have cast a spell on me for
Now-
the way that I felt.
Just before we went into the woods to talk with you and Sharkey.
No.
I would never. I'm a member of the 12. I think I would use.
So why are you listening to Sharkey? You're supposed to listen to the Lord Protector. So Sharkey says you arrest somebody, and you arrest somebody, but you're not working for him?
I don't work for Sharkey. I merely agree with his assessment of the current situation.
You haven't explained the assessment of the current situation.
My assessment is you're under arrest. Enough. Warden, arrest them.
Warden, we're with you.
Yeah. Well, I don't want anyone to get hurt. Why don't we just for now do as they say, and you guys can just lay down your weapons and come inside, and we'll get all this sorted out. But, you know, I think for now, let's just avoid any further bloodshed.
We would be happy to go back to town and make sure that we don't leave town and stay at our inn until this is resolved. I think we've earned that consideration, considering all that we've done for Tribor.
You can roll it.
What am I rolling?
Persuasion.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm not the persuaser. Chris, say what I just said.
Yeah. Like whispering.
Yeah, what do you say?
No, I don't want to like. So if you want to, okay.
11. No.
Let me just, because I don't want to like the one person who has the best persuasion be the only talker, you know.
Yeah.
So if you want to help, like if you want to roll as well, and then like give him like add to his, basically.
You are hearing what I'm saying.
So
yeah, I
if
rolled an
you
11 minus 1.
So the way it worked back in 3.5 is if you beat a DC 15, you can give him advantage. But you're just like, you're adding to his effort with your like throwing in a little words or whatever. So if you want to, if you want to help him, then you can give him. But if you beat a DC 15, you can help.
Yeah,
him.
I'll just say I think that's the least that you can do. Like we literally just help stop a prison break and yeah.
And last week we stopped
18.
the terror.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you have advantage. What did you get?
Let's see. 18. Yeah, minus 1.
Well, Mr. Sigvald, Mr. Sharkey, I think that sounds like just a very modest proposal. And what do you think, Mr. Sigvald? And Sigvald just takes his sword and just runs through the warden.
What?
And he's just
He just killed an Imperial Guard?
And he's just like standing, like he's still standing, but he's just like, and then he pulls the sword out, and the warden just like collapses, and he's just like bleeding out. He's like barely conscious, but he's just bleeding out on the ground.
I'm gonna cast Crown of Madness on Sigvald.
Okay.
I'm gonna scream as loud as I can towards all those Imperial Guard out there. He killed the warden! Sigvald killed the warden! He's working for Sharkey! What's the Hobbiton? Fear, fire, foes, awake! That's the the Hobbit's cry.
Okay. We need to roll initiatives right now.
Could I get the spell out before that or no?
Yeah. So you can do your spell, and then we'll roll initiative.
Okay. So he's got to make a Wisdom save, DC 15.
22.
James, help me out. I'm gonna roll the dice.
Roll low, James.
Roll low. Really low.
DC 15.
Yeah.
Oh no. He reflects it onto yourself. I'm just
Oh
kidding.
my God. Sheesh. Well, nice knowing you, boys.
Now, okay, we're rolling initiative, but you don't have to fight. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
So this is just, if you want to do something, the sequence that will happen, but on your turn, you can just talk. But I'm just rolling initiative.
Yep.
In fact, we don't even have to enter. I'll leave it up to y'all. Do you want to enter initiative? Like, is it on like Donkey Kong, or are you?
I want to see what happens with the Imperial Guard, and again, I am not going to pull my polearm out until I've screamed for the guard and see how the guard reacts.
So you're all sheathed.
First of
Yeah.
all, did the warden just die, or did he just like
He's still alive. He's
Okay.
barely alive.
one hit and he's hanging on?
But the warden is not like armored, armed like the guard. He is like an administrator.
Okay, so he's not a combatant.
I mean, you look like he used to be. He's like was promoted, and now he's like works behind a desk. So he's like a fit guy kind of thing, ex-soldier. I'm rolling his initiative.
Behind the box, too.
I don't know why. So he's at 13.
Alright, so we are in initiative.
It's up to you. If you'd like to just,
17.
I'm not going to fight. I know what I'm going to do in my first action.
you don't have to do initiative, but
I'll roll initiative just so we can like have sense to the. I mean, somebody just got shanked, so I guess
In full visibility of everybody. I mean,
it's
If you guys just start on your weapons and say we surrendered, then we won't be an initiative. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Or if you just want to just run away, or
I'm staying, but I'm yelling for the guard.
Murderer!
Yeah.
Zero at this
Murderer!
point would see
On Sharky's
someone
orders.
dying and just flip out, honestly. And yeah. No, Zero's going to try to attack with magic.
No.
Okay.
Don't.
So just so you're clear, the 12 are like 12 legendary, awesome.
Oh.
So they are like, oh yeah, so they're like, you've seen One Punch Man, right?
Oh yeah.
You know, so the S-class
Oh.
heroes who are like,
Plus that time.
Is
It's
it? Oh.
just chilling.
yeah, so, you know, whatever, Genos and, anyway, all of them.
Tornado.
They're like these great legend, blah, blah, blah.
And then yeah. Okay, never mind.
So, sorry, what'd you get? Tell me all your initiatives.
I had a 9.
17.
23.
15.
You guys. Okay, Chris, you're first. Your spell missed,
Fizzles.
and I think he gives you like a side eye, like, and like a smirk, like a seductive kind of like.
Ooh, he Fabio'd you.
You get me?
He.
Alright, respect. Oh wait, you said I'm first?
Yeah, you're first.
Cast it again.
James. So you've used like 2 invisibilities, and you remember what you've used up to now from last time?
I think I used invisibility
Sorry, once.
once,
Okay.
and I used
Charm person.
Charm person. Which that was first. My D&D gun is not working right now, so I'm not exactly sure. And then I think I used a thunder clap. Oh, and I just healed Dave. So.
And did you like heal? Do you restore your health
I
and
did.
everything?
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
so heal. Out of second level spells. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna use my turn to talk. Look towards the guard and be like, what the hell? Like, this guy, you guys gotta stop this guy. Like, this is crazy. Help us.
They like when he struck, they started to just back off. Like they're not going for their weapons. They're just like, oh crap, like shock and like fear is like, you know. So they're like, but they're looking at you, and yeah, you can roll a persuasion.
Oh, good. That's a 19 plus 9, 28.
28.
Yeah.
You just gave like the St. Crispin's Day speech. And they're
So
like,
you're talking.
We band of brothers.
You talk with, so are you talking to one of these or both of them over here? Sorry.
Yeah. Who was? I'm talking to whoever I can. Like I'm
Talking to every
looking
single
around
one.
frantically and just like, where is Sigval right now? They're at the front. They're not like right next to us.
What?
In the Sigval and the warden.
So they came inside.
Okay.
It's hard to visualize, but they actually came inside the gate. So when he struck, he wasn't really in view of the crowd. but it's like so.
All right.
Tactically, it's not the perfect representation of the real terrain, but they came in and they were talking.
Oh no.
Need some help, James? Are you okay? But
Sorry.
he's launching rockets. So yeah, these guys next to you, you're like pleading with them, like this isn't cool, and they are just freaked out. They're completely confused. They're bewildered by the situation, and it's like, what's going? What's happening? Warden, are you okay? So like these guys are like rushing up to try to help. So they're trying to get through. They're getting up to the warden to try to help him, but they're like totally with you. Like, this is not okay. But they're just shocked that this has happened. That's their reaction.
All right. Well, is that my action as the speaking and all that?
Yeah. I mean, you could like run. You could move or run or.
Bonus action or is it?
Yeah, you could take an action. You're good.
All right, then I'll just do inspiration for. I'll do an inspiration for Reaper and be like just. Oh man, I'm freaking out. I'm blanking on the word now.
Bardic inspiration.
I'm gonna take out my lute and begin to play a little like guitar line or bass line, like doom doo doo doom doo doo doom
Show him how to do it. The tower.
Oh, look, you put it down here.
Oh, that's too big, James.
There we go. It'll all fit.
Okay.
So you got 1d6.
Okay. Do you want to move or anything?
So yeah, I'm gonna take a few steps back towards where the office was. Yeah, back behind that guy, the unknown assassin.
All right, you're up, Reaper.
I don't even know what to do.
I don't think we should kill anybody yet. I think we should see if the Imperial
You can
Guard...
just chill.
Go.
I was
Yes.
just wanting to give you a chance to whatever.
Like, I think when we fight this guy, we're not like.
He's not
He
gonna go
just
well.
showed his hand. Sharkey told him what to do, and he ran a guy through in front of God and everybody.
Well,
As long as we
the
save
guards
the warden,
saw it. The crowd did not.
wouldn't the crowd have seen it?
Well, they came in like. There's more room here, so this is like a big area. So they came in and like it happened like outside of the gates or inside the walls. So
Wouldn't some of the guard have followed?
well, all these guys are fought. All the guards here.
I mean, I don't understand why the town baker wouldn't have come up, but I mean, all the cops that ran in from town, they would have.
Well,
they
they're
would
like
have come
kind of
up.
keeping the crowd back as well. They're also kind of playing like, stay back, but no, they're giving Sigvald a wide berth, so him and Sharkey are kind of playing by themselves. You good? You can draw your weapon. You can lay down your weapons. That's what they've asked you to do. Lay down your weapons and you're under arrest.
Who? They didn't. The last thing the warden did was say that was a really
No, the
reasonable
warden
thing."
never said it.
Yeah.
Sigvald said lay down your weapons, you're under arrest. And the warden's like, you don't have the authority.
Yeah.
To make
the
that
warden
call.
to let us go, and that got him killed.
After he told Sigvald and Sharkey that they didn't have any jurisdiction.
Yeah. So they
In
just,
front of everybody.
yeah. And they just took their jurisdiction through his torso.
So
I
you're just
don't
gonna.
see any other way out of this. They're gonna try to kill us. Like, what
Who's
is
his?
But they're going to have to kill everybody.
Who's,
Yeah.
Who's like
I think it's
the
our
main?
best chance to.
Like, you know, who's like the main?
The main what?
The main guy of the 12. Who's like,
The leader is Tarth, who you've met previously. And he was the guy that, when Fred was saying, oh, they attacked, when Sharky's guys attacked us, remember that? When Fred was like, oh, they attacked us first, and Tarth was like, I don't care. Like, if you kill some of Sharky's men, that's fine by me. So he was very like, I hate Sharky.
and I'm gonna say we need to get Tarth in here.
Good call.
I can have, or I mean, yeah. Somebody needs to go get Tarth.
Oh,
Yeah, yell that.
Alright, it's Sigvald's turn. So he's going to like take his blade, you know, and he's going to like very disturbingly like lick some of the blood off. Not like vampire, but just like the heat and the taste, you know. He's all about like this indulgence, you know, and he just kind of like licks them off. But he points to, you know, he's just like, we don't need Tarth here. Like, and so he points his sword at another one of the guards. Who's closest? This guy, who's like, you know, he's like some young dude, terrified. It's like, you're a warden now. Arrest him. And he's just like, he's kind of frozen, not sure what to do. But Sigvald isn't like acting. He's not fighting. He's just kind of like, all right, you're the new warden. You arrest him. Zero, it's your turn.
Let's see. I'm gonna go over to the ex-ward, I guess right now.
The who?
The ex-ward.
Not the ex-warden.
Yeah,
he's
he-
the warden. Don't not gonna use that.
He's
Dead.
he's almost dead, but yeah, he's bleeding out right now.
Second level heroism.
Okay.
And he gains 10 hit points.
Okay. What does your like healing look like? Do you like whip out your flute?
Yeah, no, it's just, I grab my flute and it's just like some of this stuff, just calming music
Okay.
for a while, and then it's like, he just invokes battery.
He just like the magic like kind of washes over him and his wounds
it's
close.
kind of like a river flows over him.
Okay. But yeah, he is just like on his side, you know, like just this frozen, shocked look on his face, and like as his wounds close, you know, he just takes a deep breath, and he's just like laying there. He's still conscious, but he's just like in shock, recovering, like on the ground.
And I whisper to him, don't move.
Okay. But he seems, I mean, like he's still hurt, but he's not on the bleed out. Okay, Abe.
Hang in there, warden. We're gonna get you some help.
Let me think here.
No.
What? Hey,
Can I see the crowd? Like I know there's a crowd out there.
Yeah. Yeah, and you hear lots of like Yeah, you know there's a crowd.
Okay. So I'm top of my lungs. Help! Imperial Guards! Imperial Guards, help! The warden has been stabbed! Absolutely just, bah!
The llama.
And as you start shouting, a lot of the guards kind of leave their position off the line and start heading this way. So I'd say probably about 10 are coming, but it's going to take them a bit. So as far they're probably like, I don't know, like over here at the white table ish. So take them.
I need you helping me.
Turns.
100 feet away.
I need you helping me, Bard.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, so my next move is to tell Siggy and Sharkey. So Siggy and Sharkey, what's your play here? You just stabbed the warden in broad daylight. You got like 20 witnesses here. This is your move? Seems like a big risk for you, Sharkey. Maybe you want to pause. Take that into consideration. Live to fight another day. Get your flashy boy here. Get the hell out of here.
You don't know who you're messing with.
I'm pretty sure I know who you're messing with.
You don't know who you're messing with. Don't you know we're still the heroes of this town? Haven't you heard?
I don't leave my fucking farm
Not for long. You just
to be messed with by a midget like you.
stabbed the warden. You think you're gonna be the heroes for very long?
Oh, like all these people saw us stab the warden? The hole looks like Siggy's sword that he's still holding and licking, by the way.
Yeah.
Did anyone here see Sigvald stab the warden? So he's just like shouting it out to the guards. And the guards are just like looking at each other. Like,
I thought you persuaded him.
Seriously, you guys gotta grow some nuts.
Grow some nuts. Don't let this guy stab your boss.
You wanna let some guy who eats freaking raw fish out of a can?
He just licked the blood off of his sword from your freaking boss.
I know where you live. I know your families. I know people.
When he's a head in Reaper's bag, he won't know where you live.
Y'all remember the really scary terror of Triboard? You remember who took care of that? Yeah, it was us.
Not Fabio here.
Alright, let's fight. We're both gonna roll.
Alright.
And you don't get any bonuses. None of us are gonna get bonuses. So let's just even it out. Because I've got the weight of like their families being killed. You know what I mean? So I'm like at +9 too. That's what I'm saying.
He's playing Beat It in the background. So is it just a one die roll?
Yeah, we're just gonna roll.
Do you want to do a physical die or do you want me to do a digital die? Okay, Kyle's on it. Chris is on it.
So we're gonna see the guards who they're going with. Because Sharky's
Good-
like
good juju for Chris.
Sharky's like, listen, I know your families, and like I know the
protect
people
your
you care
families.
about.
I'm saying the St. Crispin's Day speech.
We've done it before. We've protected your families before. We came from our home to protect your home. We're not going to back down to this loser.
From this day to the ending of the world, but in it shall be remembered, we happy few, we band of brothers.
All right.
19.
16. No. You got a 19.
Yes.
It's a big 19, too. That was a flex of a 19.
Oh yeah, I have advantage.
No bonus. Give me my bonus in it.
For he today that sheds blood with
All
me
right.
shall be my brother.
Stand with us.
I love my grandfather. That's not all I got. I'm fine.
All right. The guards just. What do you ask? Sorry. So what are you gonna ask them to do?
Stand and fight with us.
Well, to stand and tell the Imperial Guards that are coming in the truth.
Yeah, actually, like, one of them needs to go and grab Tarth, the legitimate member of the 12. like there are still good members of the 12
Yeah.
that will protect your family. You don't have to be afraid of this clown. So whoever is least in harm's way,
Stand up to the midget. Stand up for your Lord Protector.
yeah, go get Tarth, stomp the gnome on your way out,
And
Yeah.
tell the Imperial Guard that are coming in right now what really happened.
let them know what's happening here. Do not be afraid.
Oh snap! Man, this is gonna get out of hand really fast, isn't
What's your play, Sharky?
it?
This is
All right. This guy steps up. Like he says, "I'll get all right." It's like we really these guys we've got to go get the other 12. We've got to get them involved.
boxing bunny.
Oh yeah, this is Bucky.
Bucky, you joined the guard?
Yes.
He's
what
like
we need.
pulls out his helmet and his ears come out.
I can take this guy.
Yeah.
I don't know whose side would he be on though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
True.
He would want to fight.
He hops over the wall
Yeah.
and it's like,
Can't have two egotists.
all right. He steps up, and he's just like, all right. He's like, I'll get Tarth right away. And so he's stepping through. He's headed for the door. But does he make it?
Oh. Don't say that. No, he makes it with flying colors.
Oh yeah.
What are the chances more of the 12 are coming? They saw a big boom.
It's true.
Guards,
There could
lots of people in
be.
town. The Protector could be on their way.
Well,
I'm playing for time. Time works for us right now.
Oh,
And
yes, I do.
Yep.
So yeah, Sigvald looks at him and he's just like, "You don't want to do that." And
Siggy gonna kill more people here in front of everybody?
What is that?
so he steps up and Sigvald just looks at him and it's like his armor, like the pink, and his armor kind of has this glow, like this kind of shimmer, and like his eyes and like as he speaks, his words are just like wash over you. You're like, you kind of forget that he's like this sadistic murderer for a moment. And like the guy, like the guy at the door just kind of like freezes, like he's like paralyzed, like his eyes are open, and you can tell he's kind of shaking, like he's trying to move forward, but he's stuck.
And I'm running for the door.
All right, let's go back to initiative.
Well, it's still my turn. I did all my talkie. I haven't moved.
You're good. All right.
Dash.
Okay, gonna go
Where's
for
the
the
door?
door. So you'll have to forgive me.
Why?
It should be over there if I'm.
You can make it past him without provoking. So why don't we just put you here? Okay? Because, like I said, this is wider than it looks. But you can make it past Sigvald.
60 feet, screaming the whole time. Fear, fire, foes, awake! Sharky's gone mad, and so is Siggy. He killed the warden.
Okay. You run out, and there, like I said, there are
Help, help, help!
there are Imperial Guard coming, and there's also a guy.
Send for Tarth.
He's not an Imperial Guard. Coming as well, and I'll show you him.
Better not be Siggy's twin brother, Saggy.
This is someone you've
Shaggy.
not seen before.
He's like, wow, man.
Boom! This guy, he's got this big axe. So he's like this heavy armored, like huge beard, rough, big dude. You don't know his name, but what is his name? But he's running up, and this guy looks ultra excited. He is like, heck yes, like he is like giddy. You know, the other Imperial Guard are like worried. You know, like, oh crap, what are we walking into? And he's like, got his weapon out. But he's charging up like boom, boom. So he's like,
days. He's saying honest things and just being open has to work.
Yeah.
It has to wait. It's like a clock being right multiple times a day, even when it's broken. At some point, it's got to work. Sigvald just stabbed the warden. Sigvald and Sigvald working together. Help!
so yeah, they're still like 60 feet away or so.
Ayúdame!
But
What do you guys speak?
But they hear you. But yeah, as you come out and you see a big crowd, more people are coming. And top of the order is Chris. But they're hearing what you're saying, and your words are just making this guy more excited. He is,
Please don't kill me, great workman. Please kill Fabio.
again, you can just talk, but it's your turn to talk, I guess, if you want to talk.
Alright, so.
But the guards are on your side. That darn Night King.
So the guards are on our side.
Except for when they get charmed, apparently.
Yeah. That really sucks. But he said he was not moving, so he was.
No, he's not charmed. You can tell he's not charmed. If you want to roll Arcana, you can roll Arcana if you'd like. But
That guard that tried to go and tell cards, you know cards?
no, because you know what? Charm is like makes someone like your best friend, and this guy is like paralyzed. Like he can't.
It's like more like old person.
I rolled a 17 Arcana.
Okay. Well, like if you want to take your turn and like try to figure out what it is.
Oh, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, it's like you can just from a glance you can tell he's Sigvald did something magic and he's paralyzed. But if you want to know more, then you can take your turn to roll Arcana.
I'm not gonna worry about it. So I'm on to first
Rally the town.
use a bonus action and inspire. I think I had one bardic inspiration.
Play Beat It Again.
I'm gonna inspire aid. I don't know how I'm doing this.
It's an inspiring speech.
I'm gonna do the Dennis Green speech from the Arizona Cardinals. They are who we thought they were. They are who we thought they were. They came here and we let them off the hook. That's all I got to say.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a football reference.
There we go.
Deep cut.
I don't understand, but alright.
If we were going to fight him, we should use the replacements. Pain heals. Chicks dig scars. Glory lasts forever.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to say there's no tomorrow for you, and that makes you very dangerous people.
Yeah, that's also same speech.
That is a good one.
I like that one better.
You know what? I don't think you're in range actually, because you dashed out.
Oh yeah, he's out of line of sight.
All right.
Let me just
I'll,
I can draw some. I can draw better too.
I got 5 minutes.
in that case, I'll redirect that inspiration to Z, since Aid was Reek was already holding on to one.
I feel like we're getting out of this. We're just gonna stand here.
I think we are substantially in a better position right now than we were when we began this session.
Okay, here's the door. It's not centered, but here's the door. Here's where everyone's at. This
Yeah.
guy's on top of the wall. Whatever. Yeah.
Everything is hinging on how Sharky reacts, how Siggy reacts, and how deep Sharky's hold is over this town.
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna say, Sharky, your breath is really, really bad. You should stop eating all of those sardines and cast vicious mockery. Just
On
for the
Sharky.
heck of it, yeah.
Okay.
For the heck of it.
15 wisdom.
Okay. All right. He fails.
Where's the scooter? Where's my scooter? I have this one.
3 and 8.
Where's my scooter?
Plus 3.
I think that came
3 psychic damage.
No, it's not,
Disadvantage on
Mr.
next attack roll.
Oh, it's over here.
Okay. He's just like, you know, like as your, is it like your loot comes busting out? Like,
Cannon,
Kate, don't play in here right now, okay?
I'm not riding it in here. There you go, Cephaleo.
Continue to ride from here.
Let's go.
Biker gang's going out.
My Pokemon is Sylveon. Like Eevee.
All right. So yeah, as your loot come out, you're like you come spinning out, and you're
Loop
just
we got
like,
from the previous inspiration. But yeah, the vicious mockery is literally just me hurling insults at him and giving him a headache.
okay. He's just like, and you can tell like you've really like damaged him.
Suck it, butt breath.
All right, Reaper, you're inspired, ready to go. You're right next to Sigvald and the Warden, and let me move you up 0. Let's just say you moved away from Sigvald because you healed him.
Yeah.
Sharky's here, Sigvald's here, the Warden who is stabilized is here, he's laying down. This guy is, Bucky's paralyzed.
It's a bedtime break.
Yeah.
Don't fight me, buddy.
You can think about your turn.
This could end cool.
I'm trying to like. The only thing I can think of is like we have to like just like.
I will take you on an orc head hunting adventure after this is all over, just to go hunt orc heads for your bag. All you want.
That sounds good.
Like, he doesn't want heads, he wants human heads. Obviously.
No, there's no specification.
Oh, just heads.
Just heads in my bag.
You know what? Eventually we'll try to find a dragon head for you.
No, I can't do that.
Oh, never mind, not that. Oh yeah, that's right, your boy.
Wolf will be like.
We'll find a. I don't know.
react in a weird way, it seems, but it's like, okay.
Yeah.
So that's a disclaimer, but I'm trying to just be...
There is a very good chance that we come out of this either neutral or ahead
I think it's nice.
because Siggy.
City and F.
And we didn't actually break out the prisoners.
Yeah.
Or did we?
Still an option. Prison's right there.
Well, I mean, we want to still check and see if Fred is in here. So once we clear all this up, we're gonna have plenty of
Yes,
spots
if we
to,
get back into the good grade, if we're back to being the legends and the cops are on our side again, and you're like, hey, and by the way, we think our friend might be in here because Sharkey had co-opted all these people that we just tried to get on our side and did. So let's not throw him under the bus quite yet, and publicly. Let's throw him under the bus quietly.
Sharkey or the guards?
The guards.
Yeah.
We don't want to throw the guards under the bus quite yet.
Well, they were being threatened. Like, he was like, I know where you live. So.
It was, yeah, he had used the silver part of Plomo o Plata first, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, him resorting to saying that is probably a good indication of how much control he has over them, which is like...
His influence is looking rough.
Yeah, like he had to resort to that, so...
Oh, so he's not telling us that he knows where, like...
No, he was telling the guards.
Oh, okay.
Like, because he was trying to convince him to side with us.
Like, Reaper's like the worst person in the fucking day.
I'm trying. I think I did convince them that they
Yeah.
are with us now.
We have convinced the crowd to be on our side. I have just run outside to get more guards and more of the 12. This could swing our way any second now. It could also go sideways. Brady's always got some weird crap up his sleeve. But this could swing our way.
Chris played the Fox Theater and sold out. And they're with us.
So it's my go, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got an inspiration, by the way.
But we're all still like, we don't want to fight, right?
I don't think you... I don't want to tell your character. I don't want to be like puppeting Reaper, man.
Well,
I'm just
Reaper-
saying that I don't think we should fight.
I don't think we should fight either.
I just gave Sharkey a headache.
You got to play your character. Like I ran down that damn hallway like Han Solo and got us all killed by a bunch of wolves.
Right.
Yeah.
So, give the fact that Chris is a honey badger. That's where we're at.
I think I'm just gonna say it again. Get Tarth here. I'm gonna shout out like aggressively to like one of the Imperial guards. Just be like, now!
Right. But yeah, when you shout to the guards, the guards are just like, so they're your little speech, your football speech, and they're kind of like this is not cool.
Yeah.
And so they're like, yeah, you kind of hear kind of quietly, almost like they're saying it to themselves, like let's get Tarth, like let's figure this out. So the guards are with you.
Minor illusion make whispers, so all of them were like, Sharky sucks.
Okay. Now it's Sigval's turn. I'll let the guy that he spoke to, so his the newly appointed warden that he appointed, we'll go with him.
Okay.
But he's he's just like comes to you, Reaper, because you're closest. Sorry, that's Chris. This guy, yeah, sorry, him.
That's Z, by the way.
Yeah, there's Z. This is the newly promoted warden, and he comes to you, and he's just like, all right, just put down your weapons. We'll wait on Tarth. Just put your weapons on the ground. I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
You just don't want to die.
Also true.
It'd be like your hands out, like we don't need to draw or what? Like
We
who's got any
will-
weapon? Well, I'm not even there. I'm out in front.
I'm gonna
I don't know
answer
what to
back
attack.
and be like, we'll wait on Tarth, but we are not laying our weapons down. We are not even going to take them out.
He just killed a guy.
Yeah.
Did he?
You saw him kill that man.
No, I'm sorry, that wasn't him. That wasn't him talking. But I mean, no one's dead.
Yes, I killed him, and I'll kill him again.
He just tried to kill a guy.
So Sigvald, you know, he kind of like wipes his blade on the grass and
Okay, I'm about to say, if he looks to the end.
sheaths it. It's like, good idea. Let's bring Tarth here. And Sharkey, like he's missed a lot of this because he's like been slammed by this psychic beatdown that you've given him, and he's just like, what? No, Tarth. No way. No. What are you doing, Sigvald? Enough! Stop it! It's like, it's fine. It's fine. Well, everything will be fine. We'll just wait on Tarth, and then he'll sort this out. So, Jiro? Like, the things are chilling out. If you like to take your turn and kill someone, that's fine, but you can just kind of like, but it's technically your turn, or if you want to just whatever you want to do.
Fireball into the middle of the crowd.
But Sigvald, his sword is back in its sheath. The warden stabilized. Anyway, that's where we're at now. You have fireball?
No.
That would be sick. That would just be like.
Brady's like over there, all like, I really want you guys to fight this guy. No.
Which means we shouldn't fight this guy.
The friggin' orc had like 3 attacks.
Yeah.
Alright, then. Sharky's like still freaking out though, right?
He's yelling at Sigvald. He doesn't want Tarth here.
I'm gonna use calm emotions on Sharky.
Okay.
Oh snap. He's gonna give
So-
Sharky a
Let's make a charisma
Sharky
save.
be like,
And as a reaction, I'm going to use cutting words to subtract from that.
His save.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, he fails. Now what does this do to him? You gonna like chill him out?
What are you doing?
I'm calming him down.
He's calming Sharky. Okay.
Wait, we don't want Sharky calm.
Yes, we do.
No, we want Sharky completely agitated. He's likely to make a mistake. We want him looking like an angry little gnome in front of the cops.
what you need to do is you need to be like,
Can you like raise his agitation?
Yeah, that would be.
Yes, be like,
Is it the reverse of the spell?
yeah, you need to be like,
Yeah.
you know, saying, you know, like,
You have angry gnome.
making her feel
cast
like-
angry gnome.
making her feel like, you know,
that.
the whole town
Actually,
knows now. The whole town's against them now. You know.
I feel like our guy, what's his name? Not Sharky, but the other guy.
Sigvald?
Yeah, I feel like he's charmed in some way by Sharky. Because it's just like obedience like a dog.
Yeah.
Well, he was like, I don't want Tarth here, and Sigvald's like, it's fine.
Yeah, he doesn't do
And he-
what he says, like.
And he, well, like, and Sharky was mad that Sigvald, or he was like angry that Sigvald stabbed that guy.
Alright, instead of that, I'm just gonna. Yes. So, our guy's stabilized mode. So, we're good.
Yeah, he's not gonna. He's
chilling.
badly hurt, but
He's
he's
just
okay. Yeah.
He's just like, I do declare.
Then I'm gonna step
Sorry.
where I'm just gonna step where I'm not in anyone's way and cast Warding Winds.
Okay. I don't know what that do.
It's
Okay.
just it envelops me in sight, like a tornado, basically, of wind that no one can really get through.
Okay.
They'll have disadvantage on all attacks, and Yeah.
He just immediately is like,
So like, what does this look like? You
Mini
whip out your
tornado.
flute and it like
why is
notes
it
like start spinning around you.
Did you cast Angry Gnome?
I don't have
He
that.
casts personal tornado.
I cast.
Oh, you're deafened now.
Yeah.
But you can't hear anything?
But all attacks against you have disadvantage. Okay.
I'm not a part
Okay.
of this.
All right, Abe, you are outside. This guy and like 10 Imperial Guard are like just about. They're like 10 feet.
Yeah. I'm Abe Tiller. I'm with the Longsaddle Legends. We've been doing work for the city. Sigvald, the Weird, just stabbed the prison warden. He's working for Sharkey.
All right.
There's tons of witnesses. Help! The warden's down.
So this guy, you know, he's just like, again, he's like ecstatic. He's very excited, more so than you're kind of disturbed by how excited he is. And he's just like, "Where's the fight? Let's do this!" So he just like, "We're fighting in here," and he kind of pushes past you. He's just like,
no.
he runs. So he runs
Fight
around
Sigvald.
the corner.
He's the bad guy.
He runs around the corner.
Sigvald's the bad guy.
I need a big.
His name is Sigvald the bad
I need
guy.
Krith. Here we go. He's got a big axe.
Oh,
Sorry, Krith. Sorry.
Now, who is he? Like a member of the 12 or what?
You've never seen this guy before in your life. He could be.
Just as all the guys are running past me. Sigvald, S-I-G-V-A-L-D, bad guy.
Blonde
Sigvald,
hair, beautiful
shiny
eyebrow.
armor. He's the bad guy.
Kill the eyebrows.
Nothing about Sharkey.
Okay, are you gonna like head in with them or like?
I'm gonna go in behind them.
Okay.
I'm really wanting this to be over. I do not want a rumble here.
All right.
Come on,
You guys are there, and you see this big dude. You know, he's just like, like comes around the corner. Like the ground is almost like shaking. This guy is like immensely heavy.
Like 300.
And roll perception on this guy, please. 20. Okay.
Natural 20.
You start to see like you're like looking at this guy like who the heck, but you actually like both of you see like fur starting to spread, like coming up his neck. It's almost like kind of
Freaking weird.
pop like it's like certain. It's like really subtle, but it's like you see it kind of just below, just at the top of his. Sorry, he's got a big beard. Like you see it spreading like on his face. Sorry.
Do we see it with the beard? It's like, man, this dude's hairy.
But it's like brown. It's brown. It's not like the red. Like the rest of his hair is red. But yeah, you see that starting to spread. He's got this crazed look in his eye, and but he comes around the corner.
Do the carpets match the drapes?
You're a ginger. Get out of here.
And he comes around the corner and he's like, "Let's do this!" And he just like jumps in and like he sees everyone's calmed down and he's just like, and then like you see the brown kind of like receding, right? That hair. He's just like, I was promised a fight, and he just like sinks his axe into the stone wall, and it's just like, you know, like.
I thought he was about to slice someone open because.
I just won't. No.
I asked her. I was like, oh.
He is just like, like he's so mad, but yeah, things have calmed down. He's not happy about it. And Sigvald is just like, Leaf, no one asked you here. I've obviously got this under control. And he's just like, Leaf just like storms off. Like he's pushing past everyone. He pushes over an Imperial Guard. He's just like ticked, and you're just like,
No, Leaf, no! Sigvald's the bad guy. He just stabbed the prison warden.
okay, you gonna roll.
Stop talking.
No, I'm talking. This
It's
is what
fine.
Abe does.
That's fine.
Roll what?
persuasion? Trying to persuade him to stay. But he saw that there was no like action, and he's.
Well, there's a dead guy. Well, there was a hurt guy on the ground with blood.
Were we still in initiative?
No-ish.
Kinda.
No, it was kind of.
I'm not going to
I was
persuade
going to
anybody.
say something, but I didn't want to say anything if it wasn't my turn. So I was
Yeah,
Say something.
You can speak
Yeah.
up.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
I was going to be like, hey, Leaf, if you want to fight this eyebrow guy. He ran in here, banging on the door after we stopped the prison break, and just basically ran the warden through. Like, he just executed the warden. Or tried to execute the warden. Luckily,
After Sharkey told him.
Luckily, we saved him.
yeah. My sister saved his life and is trying to like keep him stable, but this dude is something wrong with him.
He's trying to arrest us for
Saving the prison.
saving the prison.
I don't care. Look, Sigvald, look, you want to fight? Let's fight. You want to fight? Come on. And Sigvald's just like, Leaf, go.
Leaf, don't go.
Shouldn't he be off?
Leaf, help.
I don't know, eating some bark or something. Like, just, I've got this under control. Like, you know, come on, let's do this right now. Come on. And so he just like takes off his shirt, and like he's got this barrel-chested red hair. You know, like the guy from Street Fighter that doesn't have a shirt. He's got all the chest hair. He's just like bright
Blanca.
red, and he's just like, it's like, and Sigvald's just like annoyed, you know, like, Leaf, please.
What are you scared?
Sort of unsightly.
You came in here talking all that shit, and now someone's here who might actually be, you know, able to stand with you. Another one at 12, and now you're starting to like ball up, like you're scared.
Scared?
I thought that you were like this epic adventurer who is a hero, but turns out you're just Sharky's little like bitch boy, and
all
the
you're
second
doing
another
today
member
is
of the 12
fucking
walks
up.
in, you ball up. So what's up? Are you a tough guy or are you just a wimp?
Killing unarmed men,
Duck back around the
making
corner.
all the wrong moves.
All right, he draws his sword. What are you doing? Where are you at?
I'm like that.
We just had to. The whole situation was calm.
We want everyone calm except for the midget and Siggy.
Yeah.
Them being not calm is great.
What does Leaf look like again? You said, oh, okay. So
He's Krenith.
I was
His shirt is off. His axe is on the ground. He's just like,
there was some
come
like,
on, please.
I was hoping for like a leader, but instead we got Bear Dwarf Man.
yeah. And Sigvald was talking about this lady that he slept with, this like, you know, dwarven lady with red hair. I don't know, something. But he won't stop talking. And
You're talking to Leaf, or are you talking to Sigvald still?
I'm talking to Leaf now.
Okay. Are you trying to egg him on?
Oh, he said he slept with the wife of every single person in the 12.
Yeah. He said he banged everybody's mom in the 12 and that he's the actual leader and Tarth is really just some puny figurehead who is powerless.
Okay. Well, first of all, Sigvald, he's like drawn his sword, and he's giving you like this, like seductive look.
Chris, don't fall for the bad boy.
Don't make
Damn
eyes
it,
at
boy.
me.
He,
Make a saving throw, Chris.
make save,
Chris.
girl.
No.
It's,
I don't think we
sorry,
can tie this guy to a fountain, Chris.
Wisdom save 18.
Oh, Jesus.
Ooh, that's not good. That's 11.
Oh no. So you are like,
You got nothing to back the hell of it up with either.
Always.
There's it. Ooh la la, he's so shiny.
God.
Have you seen my decision making?
I love the way that his thighs peek out from his armor.
so you are like, it's like if you had like you've been tickled before, right? It's like you're involuntarily like spasm from a tickle. It's like that, but it's all over your body. Like that's how you're feeling. It's just like incredibly uncomfortable, like being shocked. Like it's not painful, but your muscles are just like tense, relax, and your vision and your vision is just like going neon, like LSD trip. Okay, so you can like barely see, and then your hearing is like deafening, like white noise. So like all of your senses are completely just overwhelmed right now. Like
can Abe like just pop her in the head.
You can try, but like again, like
to like knock it out.
his pink armor kind of glows, and he's walking toward you like seductively, like this look on his face, and he's like, "My friend, I can't hear you. Let me get closer." And he's just kind of walking through the crowd here.
Chris is a girl. Is that
And
why?
he seduces everyone. So.
Okay.
But you like can see him coming like barely because you're like LSD tripping, but he's just slowly making his way.
He has to go all the way
through. But yeah, he's gonna walk right past you. But you did manage to get some words out about his, him sleeping with all the 12. So if you'd like to roll persuasion on
Sleeping with
for
all
the week, or
Yeah. Oh, that's natural 20. That's 29.
okay, so
You slept with your mama. I love him.
all right. So what did you say to Leaf? All right, what would you like to? What's your goal with Leaf? And
I was attempting to get him to believe that essentially Sigvald had been talking all this crap about all of the rest of the 12, and specifically that he had been like having relations with someone who I would assume would be Leaf's mom.
Poor girlfriend.
Yeah.
all right, so Leaf.
Natural 20.
You just gave out. You're like, whatever.
No, I'm just trying to think about this guy.
You don't mess with someone's mama.
Yeah. That's it.
Why?
Yeah, that's 20.
So
Is that the Batman?
Leaf is pushing through after Sigvald.
Yeah.
But Reaper, he's about to walk past you. He's not walking fast, but he's just gonna walk right past you. If you'd like to,
You should like pat on the
I mean,
shoulder,
if you'd
like,
like to do
he's
anything,
right
he's
here.
walking right past you. I'm just giving you a shot before.
Oh, who, Leaf?
Yeah, no, we're not messing with Lee.
Sorry,
He's our buddy.
sorry. Our Sigvald is walking past you. Like he's headed this way toward Chris.
Can you tell that I've been like incapacitated or not?
Oh, I think he did it on purpose. He's looking right at you.
No,
Yeah.
Can Reaper tell that I've been like...
Oh.
Yeah, easily. Because like when he does his magic, there's like this glow, and kind of his blonde hair kind of like floats for a moment, and like the air like is like a little smells like roses, and you're just like,
I need a D&D taser.
such a nice.
Chris.
But yeah, you see him like Chris has like locked. He's like locked up. So basically, the effect ends actually on
Is there
Bucky
anything
here.
on him that's magical
Yep, he can't date rape.
that like he's using? Is this like just like some type of like
You could roll Arcana.
incantation that he's doing? Like, is he like, how is he doing this like magic on her? You know what I mean? Is he wearing something that I can maybe just like take off of him?
I mean,
You have to roll Arcana to
you
see.
can just take all his clothes off. That might work. If that's your theory.
What, 22?
That's good.
When
It's
you-
really just his. You
Charm.
think it's just his like it's like his. You know how like their music is so good that it's like at a magic level. Like
Yeah.
his charm, it's.
It's like his essence.
Yeah, it's not. You don't really see like a really tight source of it, but
You should just cut his hair off.
it might work.
It's like jagged. No.
But yeah, Leaf is like pushing through. He's trying to make his way over to Sigvald.
Can I like? Can I just like step in front of him and be like, dude, where'd you get your armor?
Okay.
Hey, baby.
Just to slow him down. Just to, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Alright.
stop him long enough.
You wanna roll? What'd you roll with
That's
advantage?
beautiful.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
God. What's the advantage?
You get to roll twice.
Yeah,
Oh,
just roll
okay.
twice.
Okay.
Not a bad plan.
Oh my god.
One time. Oh, and you're inspired.
Oh yeah. I can use that.
Yeah.
So you get to roll twice and add the inspiration to the better of the two rolls.
Oh, what did you got?
Oh man, that sucks. Alright. Like this is gonna do anything.
What is it?
4. So it's 6.
What?
Yeah.
No, 11. So
Oh,
7
right.
was the better.
Oh, 11.
11. Yeah, with 11, he's just like, looks at you. It's like, we'll talk all about my armor in just a moment. But you need to give him some of your rolls. You're like 19s and 20s. You've had 2 20s and 19.
Yeah, 219 and 220.
Jeez.
But as Leaf is making his way through, Sharkey grabs his leg of Sigvald, and he's just like, stop! Stop! What are you doing? Stop! Stop! That's enough! And so he,
Who was Sharky grabbing?
Sigvald, stopping him from moving forward.
Going towards Chris.
Yeah. It's like, let him not hear. Let him go. It's like, oh, I wanted to play with him. And like, the effect ends suddenly, and you're just like, gasping for air. You're just like, on your knees, just like, it was like an eternity that you were in that state. But Leaf runs up and he's just like, "Hey, if you fight me, then you know, I'll forgive you for all that stuff you did. Come on, like, let's do it." You know, so you can tell he's like, did not care about all those things. He believed you, but he's just like,
doesn't care.
okay. So he was just like, okay, well,
Hope mom had a good time. Come on.
yeah. So he was trying to use that, like, oh, normal people care about these things. Okay, well, I'll mention that and then turn that. And Sigvald is just
Dad's been dead a while, so you know mom deserves it.
it done.
It's my like
Dad,
heart racing after just being like held in place like that. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna use dissonant whispers on Sigvald.
Okay.
He's gonna use careless whispers on Sigvald.
And I'm just gonna say, "Get away from me, creep," but whisper.
Okay. So if he succeeds, does he know it was you?
I mean, it's a.
Like, can we just like leave this guy alone?
No, that's the music you hear when he casts the spell.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's a 15 wisdom save.
He didn't make it.
He
George
got
Michael,
16.
the famous
Natural 16.
Careless whisper.
Is it a good song?
So that's
no.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a spell slot. That's a fate touch ability.
Move far away.
It's a spell, but it's not. It's like a.
So he definitely knows it was you, right?
Yeah, pretty sure.
But he looks right at you, you know, with a lot of anger, and like he starts to step forward, his hand on his sword, and Sharky's just like,
Chris, I want you standing right there going, never gonna dance again. These guilty feet have got no rhythm.
did he take any damage on a fail?
Yeah. So he still takes half damage, which is 11. So he takes, is it 6 or 5?
It's an odd number, so you can't split it in half. So 5.5.
He takes 5.5 points of damage.
Which you can just round up to 6.
Okay, he like winces in pain, struggles in pain, and shakes it off.
Is that the first time a woman's gotten to him?
Oh,
Is that the first time you heard the word Michael?
has the same effect on everyone.
Doesn't he also sing that song, Freedom?
Okay. So Sigvald, you know, he's just like you can tell the effect. He like fought it off, but it still like did damage. You know, good damage to him. He kicks Sharkey off his leg. So Sharky's like holding him back. He kicks Sharkey off his leg with like incredible power. Sharkey hits the wall and like slumps against it, falls down, and he is
Missing step behind Leaf.
he is coming at you, full speed.
I poof.
Okay, where are you going?
Behind Leaf. Opposite side of the room.
Misty step.
30 feet?
He's like, I
Yeah.
poof.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30. Sorry. So like right.
Like right next to
You're like, oh! So, sorry, Leaf is here. My bad. Do you want to change your spot? Because remember, Leaf came up and was like, oh yeah, I did all those things, and let's fight.
I want to be opposite Leaf, but as far away as I can.
Okay, that's right here. He turns, and he is coming at you at full speed.
Somebody stop Sigvald. He's gone crazy.
Roll initiative.
Help! Help! Everyone's got to be watching this. There's an audience of.
There is.
It's like we're doing this in a room full of cops.
But they are seeing him like cast a spell first, right?
Well, they didn't. I mean, he's just playing music. He's a bard.
Yeah, but like they know that like he did something magical, musical,
Yeah.
and now
They would know that you
Sigvald like
That's
react,
why I'm like,
got
should've
hurt.
just
Well,
left
he
it alone.
held me in place first, so they saw that.
Well, yeah,
And
Sigvald
then,
did something
As soon as
first.
I can move again,
That's
I reacted to
true.
him.
Yeah, because, Honey Badger over here.
Yeah.
All right,
And there's more cops than we can even see because like
And-
10 more came in. So
that's
10
true.
additional cops.
I'm a young girl. He's walking towards me in full armor
Yeah.
with sexy eyes, and I'm like, get away. In the best way that I know how.
Sexual harassment.
Oh my gosh.
I rolled a
Who is
24 for
Dad, how old are you? How
it
old are
you?
you? Are you underage?
All right,
Child molester.
roll
Yeah,
initiative.
Child molester.
I'm like trying to calm this. Y'all had the situation so calm.
Yeah, that's why I'm over here like.
All right, who's farting? Was it you?
No, I didn't.
What?
Somebody's farting.
All right.
It was not me.
Tell
Was
me-
it a diaper pig over
Tell me your initiatives.
24.
I smell it too. I hope it's not the litter box. I think the litter box is
Damn.
clean over there.
All right,
I rolled
initiatives.
a nat 20. I got a
24.
19.
15.
Yeah, I smell that too.
It keeps whiffing over, so maybe it's like dog crap outside or
Is it
something.
coming from outside?
Well, the people do let their dogs poop like across the street, but
Dang it.
it may be wind rolling down the hill
5.
and wafted in.
All right, you're first.
I'll ask him.
He is coming at you, but there's a lot of people in here now. So this is like, there's 10 more, right, than this.
I
This
feel
is such-
threatened by him. Someone help.
Abe is in here now. He's like pushing people out of the way.
19.
He's got his sword out. He is gonna get you. You're just gone around the
Yeah,
corner.
I'm all asking. To
Okay.
the entryway that we made.
The entryway. Yeah, the
Yeah.
giant hole. All right. You're gonna like double dash?
Double dash, yeah. So
Okay,
60
sorry.
feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Dude, you are.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm
just
I'm hauling
running.
ass out of here.
Oh God.
This guy is gonna murder you if he catches you. All right.
I'm baking.
If he had gone first, you would be. He would have trapped you again, and that whatever that he does.
Should we just like?
Reaper, it's your turn.
Should we just like let her get out?
Y'all can just
What do you think?
do circles around the prison until Tarth gets here.
No Benny Hill movie.
Reaper, you're either amused or scared for Chris right now. Sharky was plastered against the wall.
I would be screaming for help! You
No,
guys
he's
see what's
out.
happening here?
Sharky's
Help!
out. I mean, he might be dead, but
Look
you
at
have to check
your
him.
guy. Look what he's doing. Sigvald is off the reservation. Somebody stop him.
He's licking blood off his sword.
He killed a guy, he's licking blood. Now he's going after my friend.
Yeah. By
Sorry,
the way,
who
as
you-
I was running away, I'm like frantically like, please help keep him away from me. I'm like,
Oh my god!
running away in terror.
People are like, poof. They're like, oh, what?
Yeah.
Somebody tase him. Someone should have beanbagged him.
Sharky tried to stop him.
I hope Sharky's dead.
Sharky was successful the
That's
first
why I was
time.
like,
And if one of us was a
what the
rogue,
hell,
we could just be
man?
like, I'm going to sidle over to Sharky and just be like,
You did-
what?
You could try it.
Yeah.
You could.
It's the end of The Sopranos, right? When Tony goes up to Christopher in the car and just holds his nose.
Oh yeah, that was.
If only you had a diversion, like a distraction going on, that you could like do that.
Like almost like someone.
I'm completely out of position.
Yeah, like okay, Reaper.
Yeah, who's in position? It would be Reap. Is the only one of us in position. But kill Sharky and the whole shooting match goes away. Well, kill Shark. Well, here's the thing: if we kill Sharky and you're seen, we'll probably get arrested and have to explain ourselves. But I think it's even odds that we get away with it. And if you kill Sharky and we're not seen,
What if?
we're golden. I mean, it's a win-win.
What if? What if?
Or you could just use a spell to kill him.
What
Yeah,
if?
You could have a wolf kill him.
No. What if I have Wolf snatch Sharky up and we like just dart out of there?
You could try that. How strong is? He's small, right? Or is he? No, he's medium. Sorry. No.
Oh, wolf and medium, yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's just a gnome. It's like picking up Kate. Like, you could pick up Kate.
Aim is a straightforward young man who thinks that a dead Sharky is the best Sharky.
He picked him up ungently.
How
Sharky lying
strong
against
is
the
the
wall
Drake?
after Sigvald has killed him.
What's the Drake's strength?
I'm looking at. I'm trying to find it.
Should be.
16? Oh my
Oh,
gosh. He could like. He
Carry
could
6
carry two Sharkies. I was thinking like 10 or
You
something.
could probably just go over and rip Sharky's throat out. And you could be like, bad dragon. I'm so sorry, everybody.
I've been working on that. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
we're doing
Oh.
training once a week.
Rub his nose in it.
That is true. That is true because like if he dies, I can just summon him after a long rest.
Do like the Caesar Milan.
I can
No,
yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly.
I
Bad dragon.
I can just bring him back. It doesn't matter.
He smells the fish. I'm sorry. It's just
Yeah.
the fish
He
smell.
likes fish. And it's like,
Oh,
thought he was a
and I know
big ass.
draconic. If I say something draconic, you know, like
Chopper, sick balls.
There's a chance. I mean, there's a chance that you got a draconic scholar here, but probably not a good chance.
I've been been studying Draconic at night school," says one of the cops.
Yeah.
I know. That's a lot of rolls, though. If it's a 1%, then I'm gonna roll it like 20 times.
I rolled that, man. Yeah, he told that dragon.
He critiques your draconic. Actually,
Do you have to speak to your dragon, or can you think at it?
You have to roll your R when you say
he has to command it.
Yeah,
in draconic.
But your command could be nonverbal.
that's true. That's true.
And you could have taught him some really clever nonverbal commands. Like if you go like this, that means kill the little midget. Oddly specific, but that's what it means.
Y'all prepped for this mission.
He's like the third base coach.
Yeah.
All right, Reaper. I'm a spectator in this as much as y'all are at this point.
Just know, whatever you do,
It's
you won't
right.
screw us as bad as I have.
This is going great. This is so much better than I was hoping for.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm like, how can I like save us in this situation?
You can delay if you let one of them go first, but you run the risk of letting Sigvald go first. Oh yeah,
I'm like,
that's what's now.
You said it out loud.
I know.
I would go after Sharkey.
But
Should have known better than to cheat a friend.
Not Chris. As a player, I would go after Sharkey. If I were you.
Yeah, what would Reaper?
Yeah, we'll Reaper.
why don't you just rip his head off and put it on the bag?
That is the reason we would do. There's a gnome head. Have you had gnome head before? Do you have any gnome heads?
This is what Sharky wants you to do. He wants to be staying alive.
When the rest of the 12 get here, if Sharky is dead, is that in our favor?
I can't see how it wouldn't be.
It seems like Sharky is like.
I mean,
He's like a crime lord, right?
Yeah.
The-
He'll be a second in command, but this
Yeah.
is whatever his second in command isn't going to be able to do. He's going to have to rebuild for
Yeah.
a while. Siggy's off the reservation in front of everybody now.
Yeah, there's something wrong.
they're probably going to go make new 12.
Dead Sharky and crazy Siggy just has to be good for us.
Yeah.
Well, not.
And even if it's not specifically good for us, it's good for Tribal.
Well,
Yeah.
finding out one of their 12 is insane and working with a criminal, that's not good.
Yeah, no, it is good.
It's truth.
Because they were already
Yeah, true.
It hurts.
working
but
for, they were,
They
It's
need
gonna
it.
that
hurt,
was
but,
true, but just secret.
Yeah,
Now it's still true, but not secret.
exactly.
I still have to roll to like determine whether or not this is gonna happen.
What do you mean?
Like, you know,
Oh, to have your
yeah, a successful attack.
yeah.
No, this is an unconscious gnome.
Also,
It's-
Oh,
You
he's
tell-
unconscious.
so he can
Yeah,
do it.
sorry, he's out.
Oh.
He hit the wall and cause he kicked him off. Like when he raised his leg, Sharky was still hanging on. He kicked him off, and he hit the wall, and like he slumped against the wall
Oh,
right now.
So it's an auto
Alan, we
crit.
keep leading.
Okay.
I'm not going to say anything more.
Alright.
But if you command your Drake to go and kill him,
Yeah.
then he will
I have a great idea.
he will rip his throat out and be dead.
Yeah.
Like there's no rolling.
Alright.
If this were like a sleeping dragon, then yeah, we'd roll. But
Because
this is
dragons
a
don't
gnome.
actually sleep.
He doesn't have armor. Dragons sleep.
Sleeping
Dragons
gnome.
don't sleep.
What's that?
Dragons have a subconsciousness where they know their.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying that this is just a gnome with no armor,
Yeah.
and this is like a medium drake. This is a huge monster. Like this
The
thing.
medium monster.
He's the size of a horse to Sharky.
Yeah.
He's like he will be dead right now if it's really him.
If it's really him.
Oh, now he's throwing that. God damn it. Brady's figured his way out.
No,
That wasn't really Sharky.
No, I promise. Damn it! I promise. I'm not like gonna. I don't know. I don't
It
do
was
that
Orin's
stuff.
wife dressed up in Sharky's clothes,
I knew I shouldn't have
crawling
brought.
around.
No, I don't. I'm not gonna do anything like that.
All right. I'm just gonna subtly, turn my head to Wolf and just kind of,
Look up here.
and
Look up here.
just kind of like, kind of kick my foot towards Sharky, and he just runs over and just rips this little dwarf's head off, gnome's head off.
Damn, bro.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wolf.
Bad wolf.
Oh.
Like chomps it off, or like is his head gone? Like, or he just like
All right, let's just say he runs over there and he just
whatever you want to do.
he just rips his throat out.
He's good at that.
That is super precise.
So basically, he rips like almost half his like neck, and like his like head is just barely hanging on
Oh my god.
to like
So like you can saw it off.
and it's just kind of like dangling right
Whose
there.
dragon is this? Who brought this guy?
Is this yours?
Is this your drink?
Help! A dragon!
Yeah. Someone get Tarth.
Okay.
Shoot!
I know I shouldn't have brought Sharky in person here, but all right. Yeah, he runs over, just like you said, and in the commotion and all the scrambling around, Sigval's pushing people out of the way. There's just like this gasp, and everyone turns, and Drake is there like with all this blood, like looking at everyone like. Like what? Like, and Sharky is there, and his head is, there's like some sinew or whatever, viscera, whatever, barely connecting the head. But everyone has completely just stopped, and they're all just like, and then like breaking the silence, you hear, yeah, and it's this guy. Yeah.
Is that your dragon?
So
Mr.
yeah,
Leafster?
so he walks over and he actually picks up Drake like, but it's not like aggressive or mean at all. He's just like rubbing the thing, and he's just like, yeah, like little punk had it coming. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I came here to see. All right. Anyone want to fight? Anyone?
Not you, man.
And then he kind of like he looks, and like everyone's still now watching him and Drake, and he's just like, all right. And so he goes back, starts putting his shirt back on. But Sigvald's he stops. His sword's still out,
That's rad.
but he's not.
You just got away with that. That's awesome. We should have your dragon kill people more often.
But no, I mean, like, who would know? Like,
It's just a random dragon here.
well, it's not. I mean, not random, but it's like, who does this? Who would even have seen? Like, you command this thing. I don't know.
Yeah. He could just, does he unsummon? Like, does he just evaporate whenever you want him to?
He's basically around until he's dropped to 0 hit points or until I die.
Okay, so he's not like a familiar or something where you can be like in and out of.
Can't
I'm
you
pretty,
dismiss?
like, that's what I was reading just now, like, as far as like until it's reduced to 0 hit points until you use this feature to summon the Drake again, or until you die. Once you summon the Drake, you can't do so again until you finish a long rest or expend a spell slot of first level or higher.
So he's
So
summoned.
Yeah, he's with me until like he's dropped to 0.
Could have him run now. Bolt out into the woods.
But I mean, I can bring him back after a long rest. If he dies,
I think you just saved the day. I think your turn. I don't care what happens. Sharky's dead. Yeah.
Sharky's dead.
But yeah, Sigvald gathers himself. Chris is forgotten. You know, he's just like, no! And like goes over and you know, he's just like, no, 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 you know, just like over the body, just not like sad, but just angry and just
I'm gonna like
surprised.
run after my sister and say it's like we're better now.
I don't think we're still where you. The angry Fabio is still here.
Yeah, he's still like.
But I don't think he
showing
has
his
the
love and
brains to
devotion
be able to
this creepy ass
run
gnome
crime in this
dude.
town, or he's not sneaky enough.
It's too pretty.
It's the ending scene of Jaws when he says, "Smile, you son of a bitch," and then he shoots the air tank. So I wanted Sharky to die, just like Jaws.
Just a giant explosion of blood and
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
Well, Zebo's trying to cast fireballs. So.
Yeah.
I guess Chris, are you? What is your?
Oh, we out of initiative.
Yeah. What do you roll perception? Yeah.
That's not good. Oh wait.
She has no idea what's going on.
Actually, that's better. Perception 11.
11. Okay, you like are booking it, but you like the loud noise behind you has completely stopped,
Okay.
and you hear yeah, you know, you hear that, and it's like
I would be like.
but you still, I mean, as far as you know, I don't know, like that's just kind of, you have a moment where you're like, it got quiet, but you can keep running or. As far as you're aware, you're still in danger, but it's like, oh, that's weird. It got quiet.
Is that the grasshopper that attacked you? Stay away from me.
Yeah, I want to go back. I'm not gonna go all the way back, but I'm gonna be like at the corner and like trying to peek around to see what's going on.
Like here. Okay.
Well, no, like to the. Like, where would I be able to get to a corner where I could kind of see them, like all the main action? Yeah, like back over there.
Oh, like here.
Yeah.
Hi
So they were,
everybody,
like,
is
hold on.
everything okay now?
So yeah, we'll just say that you're
Yes. Hello.
you're viewing things. Things are chill. Sigvald's forgotten you. As far as you can
You're just
tell,
like
his sword is
screaming,
still
Sharky,
drawn.
speaking out.
But he's over Sharky, just like he's angry,
Say something.
frustrated.
Everyone's seeing this. All the cops are seeing it. Just let them see it.
But yeah, you're all kind of watching this scene with Sigvald and Sharky, and then you hear Sigvald report. The deep, booming voice that you have heard before.
Well, I haven't.
Here's your friend is here.
I know.
It's Tarth to save you. But yeah, you've seen him before. Big golden armor. He's got this giant like book, like this, like a book like this big. You know, it's like heavily bound, like metal and that kind of thing. And he's got this this hammer. Oh yeah, I can rotate this guy. This hammer is like. But you just feel like guilty of your sins, just like as he walks
is he like
by.
a full-on paladin?
Type guy. Well, I mean, he's like covered and like, you know, etched into his armor is like this religious like symbols and like I said, like you've seen him before. But he as he walks up, he actually looks at you, Abe, and like makes eye contact, and he's just kind of like, it's like he's like kind of a nod, like, but to no one else. But he's just like, and he just walks up to the scene, and but yeah, if you want to get Drake out or something like, or, but I guess if you tell him to leave, you're gonna risk everyone hearing you. Like you had a lot of cover to give him a silent kill order, but if you want to tell him to run or
I don't think
whatever.
he's gonna care if Sharkey did.
Well, he just walked in, and he just told Sigvald.
Wolf should just like sit next to Leaf now, like he's his new dog or something.
Right, but if you command him right now when it's quiet, everyone's gonna know.
Yeah.
So I'm just giving you a chance to whatever you want to do.
Can I use prestigation or whatever to make like fireworks come around when he enters?
Like, oh, like
Yeah.
a chorus, the singing chorus. But yeah, he walks up and.
I like his beard. I wish I could do the blonde chops down with the gray in the middle.
But he walks by you, Abe, and he like puts his hand on your shoulder as he walks by. But yeah, he which is kind of like, okay, and then he keeps walking, and Sigvald, for the first time, you see a look of fear on his face, like Tarth is here, and he's just hasn't responded, and he repeats, and he's just like, Sigvald, report, like, Tarth, Sharky's dead. They killed this. He's dead. Like.
I'm gonna come around the corner and say, "Sir, I don't know who you are, but this jerk just killed the prison warden, and then he came after me. And he had this look in his eyes. There's a crazy look in his eyes. I've seen that look from men before, and I ran until I heard my friend celebrating, and so I decided to come back, but I'm still really afraid. Please keep him away from me, but I had to come back and let you know what happened."
Killed the prison warden, so Sigvald. Prison warden? He's not dead, you idiot. He's right here.
I said he tried to kill the prison warden.
Tarth, listen. They charmed me. The Longsaddle legends. They're not what you think. They're horrible. They tried to break into the prison. I ordered their arrest, and Tarth is like, what? It's like, no, listen. There were bodies, there were explosions. I was trying to just calm the situation. I asked the warden to arrest them, and
tell the truth, Sigvald.
Tell him the truth, Siggy.
Tell
They
him
all
he
saw
worked
it.
for Sharkey.
Listen, I assumed he had been charmed as well, like they charmed me. So I thought to break the charm, I would just hurt him, not kill him, just hurt him to break the charm, and then...
You ran him through, and
you
the
broke
only
the
reason he's
charm,
alive
alright.
is because we saved him.
Tarth, check his wound. My sister tried to heal him, but this animal literally shoved his blade all the way through his body, and then, to top it off, he started licking the blood off of the blade. Who does that?
Okay, alright, so... Alright, you wanna...
There's a lot of witnesses here.
We're gonna fight,
But why wouldn't all these witnesses just corroborate?
Well,
He's dead.
this is like the first moments.
Okay.
So it's like, who is Tarth gonna believe?
And I'll throw in there, you can ask any of the guards in here. They saw exactly what happened. You don't have to even believe
And if
us.
the prison warden recovered enough to speak,
Yeah, should be.
Yeah,
could help him to his
we'll
feet.
get to that. This is the initial. They're like talking over each other, Sigvald and Chris. Like, no, but I. All right, he is pretty charismatic. Oh no.
Yes.
He might have said, "Oh no," because he rolled a natural 20 though. What'd you get?
18.
18.
I got 18 too, but
I had my bonus.
Wait, you got natural 18?
Yeah.
Oh crap.
Damn. Just messing with
Plus
the man.
9 is such crap. Okay.
Yeah, it's just 9.
27.
But Tarth just turns to Sigvald, who's just like, and then they did this, and then they did this, and then I had to da-da-da. And he's just like, silence! And like,
He's gonna Judge Dredd him.
Sigvald is done.
Yeah.
Warden.
Get in there, Tarth.
So the warden is like up, like he's sitting, and he's like still, he's still like mentally more than physically recovering. Like, it's like, Warden, what happened? It's like, well, Sigvald, he just attacked me, and this here, the Drake killed Sharkey, and well, sir, I'm not quite sure what's going on. And Tarth, just as you're watching, you're watching the warden, and just in a flash, his hammer comes down on the Drake, with just like this brilliant, and when it makes an impact, there's this brilliant blinding light that hits.
You can bring it back, right?
So we're just gonna, okay. And the ground shakes when this guy's hammer hits, and blood just spatters everywhere, scales, and Drake is like,
Whoa!
reduce the dust.
No!
Oh, so you are working with, no, I'm just kidding.
And Leaf is like, oh man, I like that guy.
Yeah. No.
Was Leaf still holding the venom?
No, he went to go put his shirt back on, but yeah, it was in a flash. It was he had struck Drake and just eviscerated. There's nothing, and then he turns back to the warden. Continue, all right. The prison was under attack. Longsaddle legends came to help us out, and Sharkey and Sigvald showed up, sir, and I think I need some medical attention, sir.
You've been medically attended.
He doesn't want to tell Tarth that he was working for Sharkey too.
Longsaddle legends. I'm taking you under my personal charge. Come with me. I will sort this out
I can't hear anything.
personally. Okay, you're still deaf.
I'm just
You're get your whirlwind.
I'm just like,
Come on, Z.
How long is that spell?
But
a while.
But everyone's just kind of everyone's kind of in awe of this guy, right? Speechless, and even Sigvald, who you've never seen him show any kind of lack of confidence. He's he shut up like a little puppy whenever he was told to. But yeah, he's just Longsaddle legends. Come with me.
But I can't be near him. I need you to keep this guy away from me. He creeps me out, and I don't trust him. So if he's going with you, I can't follow you. I can't be near him.
So you weren't there when they met Tarth, right? You were DMing, right?
Yeah.
Chris, he's totally cool.
But as the DM of Tarth would totally like Chris.
Tarth is mine now. Did he look like this before? No. But he's just stay where I can see you. Let's go.
Chris
And
is cool. He's cool. We're good now, man.
He holds his hammer leading you out the front gate.
I keep using
And he's
investigation with like holy light coming from
Oh, yeah. All right.
it. Just like our Savior.
But he's like holding his hammer out like after you, kind of to you guys.
And I just start walking. I don't know where I'm going. I just start walking.
Are you like, yes, master?
Pretty much.
I rolled a wisdom, like a perception check. Like, is this guy legit? Like, is this guy really what he looks like on the 10?
Insight.
And I got an 18.
Okay. Well, you've met him before, and that helps.
But is he as holy and good as he is shining up to be right here?
Yeah. Like, he seems a little on the unforgiving side, like a little on the letter of the law, no mercy, no. But he is like
Carries a giant booger.
he came in to this situation. It was insane. It was chaotic. He's like, I'm just gonna handle this, and that's why he was like, all right, come with me. And
Abe is super enthusiastic about that.
Yeah.
Everything since the party has been weird and confusing, and this guy is not weird and confusing, and I'm not arrested, and I don't feel like a bad guy. I am absolutely on board. I am like, hell to the yeah. I am with you, man. I am hell yeah.
Can I get a sense of like the symbols or anything on his armor of like?
yeah, you can roll religion.
So it's a 17.
Yeah, you can clearly see that it is. I forget the name. Sun Palor.
Lathander?
Okay.
Oh, wait, who?
Cool. So
The sun god.
I'm gonna take the.
Who is that?
In Forgotten Realms, I thought that was Lathander, but that might be the old version.
I think it's
Like whoever is the goodest, most holiest
Holiest.
God is you know what I mean? Like go to church every Sunday and kiss babies. Golden lights, you know what I mean? That kind of the choir singing. That is
Lathander is called the Morning Lord.
okay. That's
He is the god of self-perfection, vitality, and youth.
sorry, I can put it on the screen. What a handy screen over here. He's like holding a
Yeah,
baby
it's Lathander.
up to the sun. Like that is the symbol is that you see on
So
him.
seeing that symbol and sort of getting a little like kind of
Please do not vicious mockery.
touch of that radiance, I'm gonna take out the mask and
Oh yeah, the mask is like burning you right now. Probably. Oh sorry, I'll let you.
so you tell me what I need to do, but I think that based on the events that have happened, what Chris is going to do, like seeing some like a huge glimmer of hope in this dude, I'm essentially attempting to take the mask and like set it aside, and if I can, like break it and discard it. If I can't break it, then just discard it. But yeah, like she's basically like having a moment of like,
I don't need the mask.
this is like what it really looks like. This is the hope that I've heard about, and it seems like something good now.
Okay, how many times have you worn it?
I think 7.
Okay, so why don't we do 10 plus however many times you've worn it for a wisdom.
Ooh.
So you're clutching the mask and you're like kind of struggling to
That ain't it.
That ain't it. I just hide it.
But yeah, I think maybe like you try and it's like, but you like rationalize it. So like, how would you like? I might really need this to save Fred or something like that.
Yeah.
Like
Maybe
what would an addict say?
She looks down at it and like squeezes into the like eye and mouth holes really hard, and then just like slips it sort
I'll
of
ask him tomorrow.
beneath her shirt and behind her, out of view, but still holding on to it.
But yeah, so you, as you're kind of having this silent battle, you kind of like look, and like Tarth has stopped, and he's watching you, and it's like he's like this stern gaze at you, like he's like a parent caught their kid doing pot in their room kind of look.
It's basically what Chris feels like. She feels like shameful that she has this, but can't let it go.
And it's like, and then it's like, let's go. Like not like accepting, but just like, deal with this later. Let's keep walking.
I'll follow. I'll stay in his eyesight.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. What just happened? Sharky's dead. Okay. All right. So he takes you through town, and there's actually a temple to Lathander there that he takes you inside. Like if you'd like to make a run for it, break anything like that on the way there, taking you to the temple. We all good. Like the crowd parts, right? And like as they walk through, like they like part like the Red Sea, like out of this guy's way. People are like this hushed silence. The silence besides the sound of the protestation, the angels singing from Zero over here. But yeah, he's taking you to the temple. If you'd like to make a run for it or something like that, then you've got a bit, because it's kind of a long. It's a walk back to town, so probably about 30 minutes or so. But yeah.
As we're walking, I'll like grab Abe and just kind of like not go far off, but just like kind of walk ahead a little enough to be kind of out of earshot of everyone, and just say that I'm sorry. I think you might have been right about the mask. I was stupid, and now I feel like I don't know. It's weird. I feel like I don't want it, but then I do want it, and I don't know. It's stupid, but I think you might have been right.
So when you look at Abe, he is like hero drunk. Like I don't know if you guys remember back when you were like in your like teens and 20s, like the first time when you like really wanted something, like adultish. Like you really wanted to be good at something or responsible about something for like the first time. Abe's whole thing was like party, have fun, have adventures, get hammered, party, have fun, have adventures. He just saw this guy like walk into this situation, know exactly what to do, walk out of it just slaying like. He wants that. He's like, this guy's gonna help you, man. Let's go to this Temple of Lathander. This is awesome. Like, Abe wants to be a cop now. He wants to be a paladin. He wants to be this guy. Abe is hero drunk.
Yeah.
This guy's not confused or scared and doesn't know if he's the good guy or not.
And I would say, I know, I felt it too. Try to get rid of it, but I don't know.
I bet you this guy can help us get rid of it. I want to know what to do, man.
All right. Anyone else?
You guys have always known what you want to do. I just know how to drink and hit stuff with my stick. And freaking farm.
I'm just kind of like getting to myself because I'm a little mad that Wolf just sitting there. So.
Oh yeah, the guy that I'm like
Oh,
totally hero crushing on smashed your dog.
Yeah, sorry.
Is it like, did Wolf did he suffer, or did he just like?
I don't think a dragon would have suffered from that kind of. I mean, like the ground. There's like a permanent crater in the ground where he hit the ground.
So it wasn't even like a.
And like
No.
at this moment, like I don't know that I can bring him back.
Oh crap! Reaper.
Oh.
Oh, existential crisis.
Yeah. I didn't know. I don't know what I would have done if I were you. I because risking getting him out would have been been bad. But
Not, not being in my character, like, I know I can bring him back, but as
Yeah.
my character, like,
no, that's good.
he hasn't gotten that far, like, in, like, knowing the limitations and this and that of, the whole thing of having him around, so, like, it's gonna be a magical moment when he, like, tries to,
bring him back.
yeah.
Y'all need a long rest so bad. All right. He leads you inside, and like the temple is this like, Solomon's temple, right? Gold and silver, and there's people praying and whatnot, and he kind of leads you downstairs until like these like catacombs, but it's still like the walls have like like carved cherubs and stuff in it, and like the look.
So as we're passing people that are doing stuff, I just want to stop one of them and be like, "What are you doing today?"
What am I doing today? It's like, well, I'm praying to Lathander, of course. It's such a troubling time recently, and surely now more than ever we need his protection.
What did you do yesterday?
Yesterday?
What was this said?
I come here every day.
So like you know what to do every day?
Lathander has watched over me my entire life, and I'm so thankful for his champions like Tarth here, who he looks after us, looks after Tribor, and I'm just I don't know what we would do without Lathander.
David's just like, okay.
And as you're speaking, you feel like a very large but a very gentle hand on your shoulder, and you turn, and it's Tarth. He's noticed that you've broken off kind of the route, and he's just like, we'll get this sorted out, son.
I'm sorry. I'm coming along.
And he leads you down, and so he leads you into like there's like a large room, and you can tell it's like kind of like a meditative place. There's torches on the wall, underground now, and
Abe's about to become paladin.
he
We're a
opens
priest.
he opens his book, and his eyes begin to glow with this golden light, and his book like begins to glow, and a large circle appears on the ground. Like it's about a foot thick, but it's like a large golden shining ring. So he steps into the circle, and
Be judged like the quick and the dead.
the gold you're about to be the gold kind of the shining fades from him, but the circle remains, and he's standing in the circle, and he says, Step inside, and I will learn the truth of things.
I step inside.
So what? Well, he says, when you step inside, you must voluntarily submit to the magic of this zone of truth.
I step inside.
So the way the zone of truth works is once you step in, you can try to save against it, right? So you make a saving throw, and then once you're inside, like you can lie as normally, but he's asking you to voluntarily fail, and he knows if you pass or fail the saving throw.
Okay.
So you're gonna step inside and
I'm gonna step inside and tell the truth.
fail, okay? All right.
So we're all going in.
I mean, I know I got some shit, but I still think that we did the best we could in this situation.
Yeah, you can roll Arcana or whatever, but yeah, he's just like, but he steps inside first, and he's
so
like,
he knows if we'll.
Well, I shouldn't have told you that, but yeah, he knows if you pass or fail, he's asking you to voluntarily fail the saving throw so that you can't lie inside. Then he shuts the door. I've got that. He's like locks, before the circle. But he's like.
So who all's here? Just the legends?
Yep.
Or did Siggy come?
No, he left him.
He didn't bring. Whoa! Why didn't he bring Siggy?
Yeah.
He didn't bring the warden.
So, to retcon a little, he gave orders around to the Imperial Guard and to Sigvald and the Warren. Sorry, I should have included more. But yeah, he was just like, here's the next steps. And
Okay.
here's what to do. And they all went about that, cleaning up, securing the area, create a perimeter, doubling the guard. They talked about like doubling the guard around the prison and work crews to repair. And Tarth was just like, knows exactly what to do. Do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. No one hesitated. Just like, all right, yes sir, kind of thing. And Sigvald, was just kind of like, you and I are gonna have a talk later, kind of thing. So, and then he took you guys, and now you're here.
Guys, I think we should do what he says.
Yeah, sorry. Tarth told Sigvald, we are gonna have a talk later. This was retconning. This is back to prison. He gave orders of what to do next, and he talked about doubling the guard around the prison and creating a perimeter and repairing the breach.
So he was like, I think we should do what he says, but also I'm kind of crushing. So y'all do what you want to do. And I step into the circle.
Well, Chris is probably like on the fence. Like she sees a lot of good in this guy, and like she sees a lot of like hope, something that she wants, but she also finds it really hard to trust. And so, I'm gonna go percentile to see if she'll try to save against the golden truth, and say
Okay.
above 50, she'll try to save. 27, so she will fail.
I was about to say, you're like trying to get killed tonight. Like you were like you're the most powerful person? Let me make you angry next. No, it's fine. No, do what Chris would do. No, that's so you're gonna
Especially under the influence, man. I mean, I think you got to do that.
Yeah, she's feeling like, okay, let's see what this is about.
Okay.
Lets her guard down. Walks into the zone of truth.
So you get to the edge.
I got nothing to hide. So.
And it's like you're struggling. Like the mask is like it's almost like a magnet, right? So you feel a pull, kind of like a negative, like I said, like two magnets pushing together in like an invisible repelling force.
Yeah.
But you're like step forward into the circle. Okay. You stepped in.
Yeah, I got nothing to hide.
All right, 0. You're gonna end up like Drake. Don't step in the circle.
That hammer probably stings a bit.
No cat. No cat. Whatsoever.
I'm gonna like stand in it, but like on the edge. Okay.
But in it. Okay.
Just like 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Dip my toe in.
Okay. What is 0 like thinking about
It's like
everything?
honestly, it's like why do I have to do this? This is lame. I just want to go drink a beer. Go away.
Alright.
We just fought. I'm tired. I want a bed. Go away.
It is kind of 0, right? Because you left the guard in Neverwinter.
Not really.
Because they were authoritative. Like, you didn't
Yeah,
like
I'm
being
just like,
dealing with
I don't-
authority.
I don't care about you. Go away. But I also did just see this trick get smashed. So I'm just like, I'm gonna die, but I don't want to do this either. So it's like, I'm kind of obeying it, but like,
I would do what Kyle did. You are playing your character perfectly,
yeah, no, it's.
but I would give yourself a 50-50 shot and then do whatever it is.
What did you roll?
Percentage.
Don't have either of those dice. Yeah. I like this dice. 98.
Whoa, that's super high. based off of how Kyle would do it, then that would be like you're not going in.
Yeah, no. I'm like, no. I see no reason to go in.
Or you can try to save against the spell.
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
You
you
would
can
be able
step
to
in and
lie.
try to save, but he will know that you saved against the spell.
Well, I'm also magical, so I would know that he would know. So I'm not going to take
I
that
know that
risk.
you know that we know that we all know that you know.
All right.
And I know.
He steps up to you, and it's like, step inside.
Chris is gonna come to the edge and reach your hand out and be like, "See, will you do this with me? I'm really scared. I'm freaking out, and I don't know."
You like pretend like the wind. What? What? I get her.
The wind is still going.
What?
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Come on, Z.
Yeah, okay. It was even odds where I would. So I take your hand, and I say, "You're lucky. This is my sister. I'm doing it for her, not for you."
He just
And I just step in.
a low growl. Anyway,
We're stubborn people.
so are you working for Sharkey?
No.
Hell no.
Is he asking all of us?
Was
Yeah.
Sharky the little dwarf guy?
Oh.
The gnome that got his throat ripped out.
He
Nah.
asked us to work for him.
He smelled a bit.
He tried to bribe us and coerce us into working for him.
And we did not.
So like when you say these, every time you like say these things, like clearly it's like the circle kind of like lights up, like it glows, like kind of for briefly, but like when you tell the truth, but it's like.
Sharky told us to kill the Lord Protector,
And instead we
and he
went to
kidnapped our
Did he get
friend
his money?
and held him
No, he
hostage.
kidnapped our friend.
We think he held him hostage in prison. That's why we were there. And then we noticed someone trying to break all of the prisoners out, and we helped stop them. And we were trying to look for our friend
Because
when
we realized it was
Sigval showed up and started killing the guards and trying to kill the warden. And
You, like when you say kill, like Sigval showed up and he, like you can't like it's not like you're,
oh, I can't say
it's
killed.
it's
He ran
like
him
caught.
through.
And
He
as
ran
you
him
as you start to struggle, he like steps up to you, like, what was that? Like,
He
kind of in a little bit of intimidating way. Try again.
tried to kill the warden. He ran his sword through his gut.
So right, so
He would have killed him if it wasn't for my sister.
you don't have to say everything, and you can be deceptive as long as you're not like clearly telling a lie, right? So
I mean,
I am
Which
we
you
couldn't-
weren't, but-
we couldn't just let the warden die.
Yeah.
So Zero brought him back to life.
I didn't feel it was.
We could just let Sidvolt kill this guy.
I will not let a fellow, I guess, ex-soldier, die and knowing that I could have helped him. I would not
Sigvald
be able to live
was
for myself.
working for Sharky, the prison warden, and most of the prison
He was
guards
taking orders from
were
Sharkey the
working
whole
for
time. there.
Sharky.
it's as I feared.
Puzzle.
Are you behind the attack on the prison?
No.
Well,
Here's the thing.
I
I thought
Hold on. No. Does Reaper believe that?
We don't. I mean,
It's all
Chris
about
just
like
ran
what
out of
you
the tunnel.
think.
No, I don't think we were behind the attack. No.
Oh wait, because you don't know that he lit the fuse, right?
we're sus.
So the you just think you walked up and the thing exploded?
Yeah.
Is that what Reaper? Okay, that's the truth. Okay. A good thing you spoke up.
What is Chris gonna say? The only one here who knows who blew what up.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. I forgot about that. Okay.
Other than the blowing things up thing, I am just vomiting truth on this guy. Like every single thing that
All
happened.
right.
I even copped to the teabagging of Sharky's image.
we
He's like,
That was.
he kind of like at that he's going like, all right, next.
didn't need to hear that today. His image of you just like diminishes just a little bit.
Stay at the frick.
I'm changing.
I want to
What were you gonna say?
just say that we tried to sneak in to the prison to try to break our friend out. So we began sneaking in.
Chris, you're breaking laws. Why are you breaking laws? Why are any of you breaking laws?
They kidnapped Fred.
They kidnapped
Oh,
our
never
friend.
mind. It is
Like-
totally legitimate now.
Sharky made it seem like it was his prison.
And it
he
was.
And he was holding our friend captive.
Why didn't you pursue his release on the proper way, the proper channels, through the law?
Because once we knew that Sigball was working for him, we weren't sure who else was working for him. So we were trying
You
to
knew
save
one of
our
the
friend
12 was
first
working
before we endangered him anymore.
Honestly, he's with the 12, and it's like, if he's a bad dude, if he's a bad guy, he's worked for Sharky, then can we trust the rest of y'all?
We didn't know who we could trust, and all we wanted to do was make sure our friend was safe. That was it.
We felt like if we went to the Lord Protector, Fred would die. Even though it was the right thing to do. So we wanted to get Fred, then we wanted to go to the Lord Protector. But at the prison gates, we realized it was a scam. Sharkey was setting us up. He knew we were going to try to get Fred. And that's when we stopped the order.
And I'm assuming Sharky had no idea that the Lord was there.
So you don't know the orc.
No.
Nah. He seemed to know us, but
Yeah.
I've never seen the guy in our life. Well, we've never seen that guy
Wait,
before in our life.
I seen it. What was the orc who gave us the apples, or I bought the apples off?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I was like, wait,
Not that guy.
is it the same guy?
Well, he was a half orc, right? This was a full orc.
Oh, yeah.
Apple salesman.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Who killed Sharky?
Oh, Drake.
Wolf.
You ordered your Drake to kill Sharky.
Ordered is a strong word.
Drakes are not slaves.
Wolf is still in training. Like, sometimes he pees in bed, and we're like, "No, Drake, bad." Sometimes he rips guys' throats out. We're like,
And he knew Sharky was bad.
Yeah, but that's a lie, right? He's never ripped his throat out before. I don't know if you're like goofing around or being a character, but
he ripped out the. Well, I wouldn't know that because I was DMing that, but Wolf ripped out the assassin's throat.
did you order that Drake to kill Sharky?
Where's this guy's hammer?
And he's holding it, and his grip. I was about to say his grip is tightening on the hammer.
I thought you said you didn't care if Sharky dies, or one of his men dies.
Who cares whether or not I'm telling the truth?
So then just tell the truth now.
I knew that this guy was some type of crime lord, and he was an asshole, little ugly little fucker. And he tried to kill us as soon as we got in town. He's tried to kill numerous people. And he's basically like, he says he owns like half of y'all and half of this town.
Enough! You took justice into your own hands. You will pay for what you've done. But not now. No. Now, I need your help. And the circle, like, the glow of it.
Another cricket? The crickets they're good luck.
Give me a shut the garage.
Why is this
You
thing?
should put them in a little cage. That's what the Chinese do for good luck.
You know, like both.
Like Mulan.
Yeah. I like the garage. I'll be sweating.
It feels so good.
It
Man.
feels so good.
Like,
And I I haven't had any crickets, so
We're gonna have to
you know.
get like one of those like screen nets.
I know. We'll just like rub you
Little
with.
personal screen nets.
It landed on my shoulder earlier when it was in my lap.
He's
But
trying to touch my private place.
my dramatic moment. Thanks, Bug.
Yeah.
But yeah, you will pay for what you've done, but not now. And then the circle like disappears. The city is beyond help.
But Sharky's dead.
As you've seen, Sharkey is dead. And while I agree with what you've done, I even thank you for what you've done. Sharkey wasn't acting alone. He couldn't have been. He had access to high-level sophisticated magic resources beyond what he should have been able to. I believe that there's something else behind it all. And as you've discovered, we don't know who's working for Sharkey and who's not. We don't know who's been corrupted, who's not. This is my plan. I began to recruit ex-Imperial Guardsmen, ones that I know that are loyal to me, to Tribor. I also have friends in Neverwinter, which is nearby. My plan is twofold. Broadsword and the scalpel. The broadsword is the Neverwinter military. I'll bring in the military, secure Tribor, and we will secure the city wall, secure the prison, secure it all. We will take under custody all the current Imperial Guardsmen, everyone we know that's working with Sharkey. The scalpel is the Death Guard in Neverwinter. There's a small group there. I plan to use them they are a team that I'm going to use to do what an army cannot, to move where an army cannot. An army is a large, clumsy tool, but the Death Guard, I need them both. My plan is to temporarily take control of Tribor. We will root out the evil, the corruption that's here. We'll secure the borders. And when I'm satisfied that all of Sharkey's legacy has been removed, we'll hold an election. Current Lord Protector is welcome to run in that election. Anyone's welcome to run. And after the election, I will hand control of Tribor over to the winner. But I had respect for you, Abe. I have respect for your father, who was a friend of mine.
Dad was a farmer. You must have me confused.
Your father wasn't always a farmer. He was a powerful warrior, one of the 12, the Tribor. And I've done my best to look after your sister since you left, but I'm afraid that I have failed in that regard.
What?
She's currently let's just say my skill set doesn't involve parenting, but she's currently
I left Mom and my sister and my little brother on the farm. They're fine. We left them the whole farm. I didn't take any of Dad's legacy. What happened?
Your sister in Tribor. Your elder sister? Yes.
What happened?
Robin Tiller.
Robin the Tiller. Is Robin, is she a rogue?
I was hoping that when
Robin the Tiller.
no, she I thought you knew her. I
No.
apologize. No, she is here in Tribor. She your father, he, the 12 are very busy people, and well, there was an incident. He left. he left Tribor. He was committed to a life of peace, and his daughter refused to go. She stayed here, and I promised him that I would look after her. And she is technically okay, but she's turned to a life of crime.
Man, Papa was a Rolling Stone?
I am.
Dad had a whole different life down in Tribor before.
I'm hoping that her current position
She told me to stay on the farm.
Yes,
I had that issue.
when I first saw you, I saw him, and then when I saw you fighting Sharky's men in the street, the way that you move, then I knew for sure that you are his son.
Taught me to plow.
Yes, he after the incident that happened, I believe that he wanted to leave it all behind and live a simple life. And I hope that you had some peaceful years together if that's what he wanted. But out of respect for him, I'm willing to look the other way this once and let you leave. And except for him, you and the rest of your friends are free to go.
Except for me.
Yes.
We're a package deal, man. We're the Longsaddle legends.
What about our friend Fred? He's
And we need to
still
find
in-
Fred still.
I think he's still in the prison.
We came with you because you know what to do.
Your friend who tried to assassinate a citizen of Tribor? Is that who you're speaking of?
Our friend who tried to assassinate the crime lord of Tribor, who's caused you so many problems that you're looking to bring in the army.
Hey guys, it's okay. Whatever it is, I've accepted my fate.
Package deal. I'm with Reed.
I can respect that. Well, I'll give you the day to consider. You can stay here in the temple. Technically, you're under my charge. You are not to leave the temple without me. But
So he didn't have a job for us? He's using the Death Watch and the army, and he just wants us to sit in the temple and
no,
with our thumb up it?
He wants you to assist in his plan.
Okay.
To martial law Tribor, take control, military take over, until he can sort out.
But he wants to keep Reap out of it. And like,
No, sorry. Sorry. So out of respect for your dad, he was saying you guys can just walk away from this, and we can just forget you were ever here, and you guys can just leave, if you want. That was his deal because of your dad, because he knew your dad.
love that you knew my dad, but until we have Fred and Reap's with us, we're not leaving.
Very well. I'll let you consider my plan, and if you'd like to assist, we can speak about it tomorrow. But
That gets us closer to getting Fred back.
well, your friend
Chris, where's the mask?
will face a trial, just like your other friend and everyone else who has broken the law in Tribal.
Chris, where's the mask? This guy could probably get rid of the mask. He could smash it with that big hammer.
Hey,
Come on, man. Come on. This is the best time to do it. We're in the middle of a temple.
I don't know if
With a guy with a big hammer.
So
Yeah,
what is
I
it
don't
that
know
you
if he
want
has
to talk
time.
to me about?
I don't know if he has time
What
right
do
now.
I need to
MC
hang
Hammer.
out for?
Can you guys,
Sorry,
smash
what?
the mask?
I'm trying to like break this whole conversation up. I want him to keep the mask.
Oh, MC Hammer, smash it!
But I'm at the same time, I'm also like, why did you need me to stay behind?
No, sorry. He was offering everyone else a deal just to walk away and be free of the situation because his dad was a former 12,
Oh, okay.
and his sister is still here.
Oh.
Older sister that you didn't know about. I don't know if I'm.
But I had to stay. I get it.
Robin-
Robin the Tiller, the actual person in charge of the crime lords now.
Oh yeah.
Damn it.
So I had to stay.
So he was saying like, he was just gonna let them all go because they weren't obviously involved with whatever. But he was like, he wasn't willing. If they left, he was. But they're not gonna leave, so you're good. But he is saying like, at the end of everything, you and everyone else that has broken the law, including Fred, like is gonna have a trial. They're gonna have like a trial, and like go through what happened and why and whatever.
I'm in.
What law did Fred break exactly? I'm not
Yeah, Fred didn't break any laws.
I'm not a
They didn't
lawyer,
actually ever
but-
succeed at doing anything.
Attempted
He was
murder, is that a
kidnapped.
law where you're from?
No.
No, he was
You can't
just
attempt to
kidnapped.
murder a crime lord?
Well, like I said, we will learn the truth of things in the end. But for now, we have to take control of Tribor.
I'm in. I want to take control of Tribor. Is there a place to sleep in here? I am bushed. And I want some magic chow or whatever you guys serve around here. Sun chow.
Don't get any food.
So he gets these Lathander medallions, and
Chuck E. Cheese tokens, sweet.
yeah, basically, and it's like this medallion is not to leave your person at any time while you're in Tribor.
I mean, I just take the medallion and start flipping it in my hand, catching it, flipping it,
You're
catching
about
it.
to get hammered. Put that medallion in your pocket,
Z,
son.
don't taunt the man
But
with the
he's just
hammer.
like, this will allow me to know your position at all times in Tribor.
So this is, I can't trade it in for money.
It's a Apple AirTag.
It's a Lathander tag.
Get some rest.
I flip it one more time, grab it from the air, and just put it in my pocket.
Alright, roll a dexterity.
You're gonna drop it.
You're about to be jelly.
18.
Okay, alright. Not bad. Okay.
What would have happened if I dropped it?
He gives you, you'd be like Drake. Be like, oh, we'd be trying to resummon you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Alright, you all get the, you like try to put it near the mask and you're like, I'll put it on the other side. Or, I don't know, what are you going to do with your token?
Yeah.
So
I
does
want
he
a long
know-
rest.
But yeah, he shows you your rooms. The rooms are like really nice.
So I can go shopping again, right?
Yeah, but you're not. He said do not leave the temple without him.
Can we go and talk to the Lord Protector?
If it's outside the temple, then no. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I'm just saying this. He asked you don't never never lose the medallion,
So he
and
asked
don't
us to,
leave
he
don't
didn't
leave the
tell
temple.
us to.
Can I ask Tarth, can we go and speak with the Lord Protector?
I think it's best if we speak to her together tomorrow.
I want you to get the other 12 in here, and I want them to do the lying thing. Right?
That's the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give
Sorry.
them the truth serum.
I suspect we will use such magic when the time comes.
Why not
Okay.
now?
Let's get
No, I
some
see it.
shut-eye, because I think we've had a pretty full day today, guys.
You got any wine in here, bro?
We would never have such things in a temple of Lathander.
Didn't Lathander turn water into wine?
I don't know. I'll have to look.
Is that in his Forgotten Realms fandom? Spirits, kindred.
Well, I was trying to get like spirits, like like
Domains
alcohol.
of life and light. I don't think he's into wine.
No, all gods are intertwined.
No.
Try that.
All right. Level 4. Go to sleep. You're level 4. Get all your spells back.
Yay.
Still have not been inside the prison. All right.
Huh?
I was just looking at my
Yeah,
notes.
Fred was just right behind that door. I'm hoping that
Maybe.
I'm hoping that this guy could help us find Fred.
So yeah, just to be clear, your sister turned to a light. You've got a sister you don't know about. It's your older sister.
Same mom? That's an interesting question.
No, probably not. Sorry.
You die.
What? Oh yeah. I designed that feat. Why are you choosing it?
I don't know. I was just choosing feats in general. And that's the only one.
You might be in the wrong character or something.
This is 0.
Yeah, everyone make sure you're level 4. I'm gonna go pee.
Fourth level feat.
That's really weird.
And also, it doesn't have any other lore either. This is the only lore. It also had like a whole list. This is so fucking weird.
Yeah, you need to be in the campaign. Are you in the campaign where we're sharing?
It should just still be the tribe war.
Yeah, you should be in the Tribor
Yeah,
campaign.
and I'm still in there.
And let me see here. Collections, my campaigns. Go back to your character sheet. So, like just exit your. Just go back to your character sheet, your main sheet.
No, I'm in it. Look. Terror Tribal. That's weird.
Oh, content sharing wasn't enabled.
Hmm.
Like it changed. Alright, try it again. Like reload your character, refresh the page.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
There you go. Yeah, content sharing turned off for some reason. Weird. I think we might call it 11, guys. I'm kind of fading out.
okay.
Do you need to get a lost person?
I don't think I should have more caffeine at 11 o'clock. So this is probably best done over Discord. There is no. I don't want a multi-class. I want to change
You just want to
to
be
either
paladin.
a paladin or a cleric.
Okay.
Whichever we can figure out how to do. Like, and maybe it's I just stay a fighter for now, but like my next turn as DM, we say that's what I went off to do. Because I can't just
Okay.
wake up tomorrow a
No.
cleric or a paladin. But
Well, we can like work. We
yeah,
can
the
like.
paladin change from a fighter is really just sort of sprinkling some Jesus on top of my fighter. Like they're really alike. A lot of the skills are transferable. It's more of an alignment change,
Yeah.
finding religion, and that religion unlocking some supernatural powers. So I can see that. I can kind of see the thread of if he went away for a few months.
Oh, I think it'd be awesome if it would. Tarth is like, all right, like go and do this thing for Lathander, and they all come with you, and it's like if you guys win, then it's like you you face the trials of Lathander and fight the whatever he's threat to Lathander, and then it's like congratulations. Yeah, I think that sounds awesome.
Yeah, I would redo him. But are you okay with whenever we get to that point that he moves from fighter to Paladin that I basically recreate him at that
Yeah,
level. Still A,
yeah.
but I'm creating a new character as a 5th level Paladin or whatever.
Yeah, as long as you don't do that like every 2 levels. Like, oh,
No.
now I'm a wizard.
No.
Well,
I always thought fire, like when you join the service, if you don't pick a job, you join as a seaman. And theoretically, one of the things you can do as a seaman is choose your job on the ship.
Right.
Like, oh, I want to go be a damage controlman. I want to go be a radioman. I want to go be a this. It's harder than that in real life. But it's like, fighter always kind of felt a little bit like that. Like, Abe didn't know what he wanted to do. He was good with a stick.
yeah, well, I changed from alchemist to wizard, and it was like, and it was a mechanical choice, but we had like a month of downtime in Longsaddle, and it was like, the way I said it was, Fred, like, he'd like faced death, and he realized like he needed extra help, so he finally like broke down and went to the wizard school, because he always thought they were like superstitious, unscientific, whatever. He was like, this is what I got to do to protect the group and Cordy. Did you get your stuff figured out? Your level 4 stuff?
Yep.
I guess you guys just get a few second level spell slots, right? Nothing too tough.
Yeah.
Alright, if you guys are ready, you guys get a good night's sleep. So if you want to resummon the Drake, maybe not right in front of Tarth, but I guess you could try to do that at some point. We can wait till a fight breaks out. But
I want it to be like this, like, emotional moment for me.
okay, yeah.
So, like, I want to wait till, like, it's like a fight. If that's okay.
Okay. So yeah, the next day, you're still in the temple. You get a good night's sleep. You feel stronger for whatever reason. Tarth is there. What would you like to do? You can go pray to Lathander.
Yes. I am praying to Lathander.
I don't know. How does the, like, what impact does the mask have on me, like, walking to the, like, edge of the sanctuary? Is it that same, like, magnetic, like, repelling? Where I can't really, like, freely enter?
Well, I think you like really feel uncomfortable ever since you entered the temple, and like the circle of truth was like, it was like difficult to step inside, even though you wanted to. And when he asked you to speak to Tarth about getting rid of the mask, you were like, it was hard to like ask for that, and you're like thankful that he interrupted you, right? Like, oh, it's like, oh, Saved by the Bell kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
As far as moving around, you can move around fine, but you see like the pleasant imagery and like the sunshine shining in the windows, and like your mind knows this is like a happy, safe place, but you don't like, there's a mismatch between like how you feel and how you think you should feel, and like the others are like, wow, so pretty, and you're like, like you're just like not really, you don't really like it in the temple.
How many potions of healing can we buy? We're at the Temple of Lathander. And is this a drinking fountain?
Oh yeah.
We just like fill up all the canteens we want with potions of healing.
Yeah.
It's on tap, like those water bottle dispensers.
Yeah, you can buy some. Why don't you just grab 2? We can figure out the amounts later. Or why don't you just grab a few, however many you want, and then we can work out the money later.
Like, no other magic I can learn.
We probably won't be in a fight in the next 10 minutes, so I wouldn't worry too much about your spells right now.
Well, I'm gonna try to go to the sanctuary of the temple and sort of like taking out the mask to bring it forward and ask anybody who's like in the sanctuary if they could take a look at it and help me understand like why this has the hold on me that it does.
Okay, like, is it gonna be hard for you to like ask for help and like admit that there's a problem, kind of thing?
You could do it, Chris.
Or is that like not a problem?
At this point, I think Chris is like recognizing that it's a problem, and she wants to make the decision to like free herself from it if she can. Like if she wants to will herself to be free from it. And this seems like a place that would help with that. So just from what she saw in Tarth.
So do you don't want to talk to Tarth himself? Like if you want, you could probably go to find him, but you want to like.
Well, if Tarth is available, I'll go and find him and talk to him directly. But I figured he would be like out doing leader of the 12 stuff. But if he's available, I'll talk to him.
Fine. Yes, time is short, but I believe I know why you'd like to speak to me.
Yeah, we were a little while back fighting some goblins or whatever. I found this artifact, and when I put it on, I felt like really capable, and it made me feel safe. But lately, friends are telling me that they think that it might not be the best thing for me. And back in the prison, I was ready to set it aside. I don't know. I saw you, and something just came over me, and I was ready to just set it aside. And I didn't want it anymore, but I couldn't. So I was just wondering if you maybe could help me understand like what's going on, or maybe help me. I don't know. I feel like I need to get rid of this thing, but I don't think I can do it on my own. I feel really stupid just asking.
I see. How did you come upon such a dark and powerful item as this?
There was a lady, she was, wearing it, and she had a bunch of, like, goblins inside of the old Sharon temple, and we went in, beat them up, and as we were kind of, as adventurers do, looking through the loot and what was there, this is what I found. And it was almost like it kind of like called out to me, and I've had it ever since. I can't lie, it's been helpful, but there are times when I feel like maybe it's less helpful and it's more just using me. I don't know. Does that make sense? It sounds stupid.
Many have fallen the similar path. The dark power of the mask, it and the deity behind it encourage acceptance.
Yeah.
And acceptance is the enemy of hope. Acceptance is when you look at a situation and you do nothing. You look at a situation and you give up. Hope is the opposite. Hope is to look at a dreadful situation and to fight back and to keep moving forward. But you believe that the hope that can free you is your own. It's not. You must grant hope to another at a great cost to yourself. And in that moment, I believe you'll be able to rid yourself of the mask.
Can't you just hit it with a hammer?
I think I know what you mean. It's really cryptic, but I think I know what you mean.
Don't accept evil. You could look at Tribor and walk away. Truly, Tribor is an evil state. The question is, are you going to accept that and walk away, do nothing? Or you can join me and hope for a better Tribor, hope for past days of honesty, justice, rebuild the 12. That is my hope.
Yeah, you're right. So, what do we do next?
Well, you didn't run off overnight. That's something.
No, we got a great night's rest. These beds here, amazing. Thank you.
The breakfast buffet is great.
No wine.
Able
Yeah,
to.
but it's unlimited bacon
No wine.
in an omelet station.
Wine.
Wait, did they eat pork in this religion?
They do now. Abel Tiller. And he like kind of calls
Sir.
you out. I'm trusting you to take charge of this group.
Normally Chris is in charge.
Yes.
I'm a farmer,
I don't think it's...
and nobody's really in charge of Reap. And nobody's really in charge of Z. Okay,
Listen,
just setting the framework.
that attitude, that is the old Abel Tiller. The new Abel Tiller will move forward and say, yes, I will make this happen. Do you understand?
Hey Chris, you gonna do what I say? Yeah, see?
We'll give it a shot.
Hey Z, you gonna do what I say?
It's to my benefit.
Yeah, exactly. Hey Reap, you gonna do what I say?
I just like don't even answer. I'm just
Exactly.
Abel, being
You
a
know what?
leader is not about controlling others through your words. It's commanding their respect and then letting them follow that respect.
Got it.
I don't think I understood what you said, but
I'll let you leave. Keep your medallions on you at all times.
Abe, I believe in you.
Yeah,
Get rid of that mask, man.
my response was like, not that like I don't disrespect you or like I don't like respect you like as a leader or anything. It's like I'm still just gonna like fucking this off.
You can get Wolf back, right, man?
It's,
Can we get Wolf
I'm
back?
just not even like answering shit right now. I'm just like
He did bring down the entire crime syndicate.
I know, Wolf is like the hero
Wolf is the
that
hero.
gave his life to end. Anyway,
it's just a moment
I
for
don't
me.
know that he gave his life. It was sort of snatched from
Yeah, by our own personal Jesus here.
but yeah, he says you guys can go. Just don't lose your medallions, and he'll contact you again. You know, and ask you about your decision, whether or not you want to go with his plan. But it's a
Yeah.
good-
Oh wait, we're not staying here in the temple? I want to stay here in the temple.
I mean, you probably can, but
Breakfast buffet.
yeah.
And they're not charging us.
I'm just gonna walk out, pull out the coin, start
That
I turned mine into a necklace overnight.
And Abe is kind of like, hey, they don't have beer here, so you know,
I'm shouting over to
I don't
Abe.
gotta worry about it.
you're
like,
free
"Hey."
from your vices.
I'm like, I shout it over
I've been
my
warning.
shoulder. Hey, what kind of beer you want?
Back at the tavern, it's gonna be like somebody's gonna be like, oh, it's the Longsaddle Legends. Pop open the keg, and I'm gonna be like, oh shit.
I'm leaving that life behind.
Yeah.
I'm a holy man now.
All right, good stopping spot.
Yeah.
It's 11.
Remote next weekend. Can we play next weekend? But Logan and I are gonna be hiding in our house.
You are?
Yes.
We're not leaving.
I'll be coughing into the webcam.
Yeah. We're leaving in 14 days.
Yeah, we can continue with this or
Almost.
do whatever.
I dig this. Let's wrap up at least this. Well, no, is this like the start of a whole other campaign?
Like
We
that's a
should
good
pause
stopping
him?
point, but it's like there's like so much more that is possible, but it's like that's a good stopping point. You guys got Sharkey, and but
We'd have to figure out how to get Fred back. Dang, we don't even know where the hell he is right
kind of
I like
still in
where
jail.
this campaign is going.
Yeah.
now. I dig it. It's, if you want to play, I'd be happy to DM or
No,
sure,
I
any of us
wanna-
would be happy to.
I
If you want to keep running the next adventure, I'm happy to keep our characters going. That'd be cool.
if you guys could just like in Discord or whatever tell me like what your big picture plans are or whatever, that will help me.
Curious about the death guards involved.
Because you don't have to do what his plan. I want to make that clear. His plan is not like, oh, this is the next step of the adventure. The next step is whatever you want it to be. You can go back to the prison, try again.
I feel like I have
But-
to
Abe
try
is
to,
super
like,
enthusiastic that this guy has a plan.
you know,
Planning is a new
sway
thing.
whatever judgment I get.
But yeah, his plan is like a possibility that you can go with. But he is like, yeah.
And if we don't go with the plan, we're all gonna get killed?
Well, you'll have to talk to him about it, but or you could just throw your medallions down the well and hope you don't run into him in the street.
Go back to Longsaddle, one town north that I'm sure he knows.
I know.
Look, we're hiding.
In plain sight, it will work. Right?
We're hiding in the next town up, under our own names.
Legend has it that they just disappeared. One lonely night, they disappeared.
Yeah.
One man was walking.
Can't get rid of this stupid mask.
No, so I want you to just like take the mask.
That was a nice little item. That first adventure, the Mask of the Nightbringers.
Yeah.
It was just a standard little adventure.